Is that you? That is you. Belgian Tervuren, really?
Though Spirit may not be the Tervuren that Brandon expected, his charm is irresistible.
You are a cute little thing. Here, you can say hi. There you go. Nice warm welcome. You're a good host. Let's say you and I go for a little drive. Thank you. Okay, oh yeah, that made you feel good, huh? You like the sound of that, huh?
Back at the ranch, Spirit caps off his busy day with a red training collar
I have a little training to do.
and an introduction to the pack.
Morning, morning. All right, guys. This one's had it rough lately. Go easy on him. Go on, Spirit. Go on, make friends. Welcome to the Lucky Dog Ranch.
Streetwise Spirit wastes no time fitting in, and that easygoing temperament could strike the right chord with a loving new family.
I'm Gigi. I live in Sierra Madre with my 2 boys, my husband, and our cat. My husband and I have a small business. He does music, I do hair.
But sustaining a harmonious home life comes with its own set of challenges, particularly for 14-year-old Drake and 11-year-old Miles.
Drake has autism, and that can impact his relationship with his brother. We have the cat, Indigo, which kind of belongs to Drake at this point, and Miles feels left out a lot.
Miles has always wanted a companion. He's been talking about it, as he claims, for 6 years, and he seems to be up to the task.
Having heard about Brandon, Gigi reached out.
I feel like Brandon is very familiar with autism, which is really important to us. I feel like he would be perfect to rescue and train a dog for our family.
But before any training can be done, Brandon needs to get a clearer picture of Spirit's skill set.
Today I'll be doing Spirit's assessment of his knowledge of the 7 common commands, which are sit, stay, down, come, off, heel, and no. Come here. So the first thing I asked him to do was sit. Do you sit? Do you sit? Hold on, I asked for a sit, not a stand. Perfect. That's a sit. I'll take that as a kind of sit. How about a down?
Not surprisingly, Spirit lacks a firm grasp of obedience, largely due to his life on the streets.
Yeah, you were almost there. Not quite. How about a no? No, no. Do you stay? Do you stay? Yeah, that'll be a no. And you are a jumper. So now I have a good foundation of what he knows. It's time to get to work.
As Spirit embraces his training, Brandon amps up the search for a forever home.
Today I'll be doing a home visit of the Hutchinsons to see if they're a good match for Spirit. When I pulled up, they happened to be at the park right across the street from their house.
How are you? How are you? It's good to see you.
Good. Hey, guys.
Hey,
I'm Brandon. How are you?
good.
You excited for a dog?
Yes.
Yeah? Is that a big yeah or a little yeah?
Big.
Big yeah. All right, well, go on, keep playing catch. I'm gonna talk to your parents alone over here for a few minutes, all right?
Okay.
You wanna go sit?
Yeah, sure.
So tell me a little about yourselves. What's going on?
Gigi's a hairdresser, and I'm a songwriter and a music teacher. Kind of a little rock and roll family.
We have a small business, so that's going well.
So why suddenly now do you want a dog?
Our older son, Drake, has autism, and he has this cat that's kind of his little therapy animal. And Miles kind of needs a companion that he can feel close to, and he's just gravitated towards dogs that our friends have.
How is the cat with dogs?
We have had friends bring dogs over. He's curious. If the dog tries to bother him or get in his space, he'll let him know. I've seen him smack. I've never seen claws.
So the cat will let the dog know in a very civil manner.
I think so.
Okay, good. You mentioned you had a business. A lot of people, they love taking their dogs to work. Is this something you plan on doing?
We would love to have him be a part of our business, hang out, kind of be like a little mascot.
This sometimes sounds better on paper than it is in reality. And the bottom line is, if Spirit doesn't like this work environment, it's the wrong match. I have recently rescued a dog that sounds like he fits the profile of everything you're looking for. However, before I can even continue, I'm gonna have to not only see your house, but also your business.
After a quick home check, Brandon and Gigi head into town to tour the family business.
So this is Joe's part of our business.
And the hair salon is next door?
Next door.
Let's go see it.
Okay. This is the salon portion of our business.
On an average day, how many people are in here?
I keep pretty busy, you know. I have a lot of clients that I've had for years.
After seeing the salon and knowing exactly what they want, it gives me a good game plan.
But a question mark still hangs over Spirit's placement.
If I start testing him and training him through all this, and I don't see that tail wagging, it's the wrong family. Excuse me. Ever since Spirit got here, it's pretty apparent that he does not have much experience inside of a house. I found him on the coffee table, on the bar top. Somehow he got in the bathroom sink. He ended up in the bathtub, in the shower.
And the survival skills that served him so well on the street now pose new dangers.
Hey, what's that? Hey, come here. Trash cans can be a huge hazard to a dog. There could be things in that trash can that can get your dog sick, possibly worse.
Particularly in the Hutchinson salon.
So this is a bad habit that's got to be trained out of his system today.
That means souring his taste for dumpster diving.
Most dogs cannot stand the taste of lemons, so I take a lemon and cut it into wedges. From there, I put Spirit face to face with the trash can, and then I take the lemon and squeeze a very little bit in his mouth. You can't be doing that. That's a no. What this does, it creates a bad taste in his mouth, and instantly he connects it to the trash can. Tastes icky, right? Can't be doing that. The next step in the process is to take a full lemon and rub the peel on the outside of the trash can. Now he's gonna make the connection next time he gets near the trash can. I'll give you a choice. This or that. You choose. Wise choice, my friend.
Having passed Garbage 101, Brandon tests Spirit in other areas.
Today I'll be testing Spirit's tolerance of the unpredictability of not only autistic kids, but kids in general.
Just one sign of aggression is enough to fail this test.
If a dog is not tolerant to kids, it's the wrong dog for kids, period.
No surprise, laid-back Spirit passes with flying colors. But his biggest and furriest test awaits.
Since Spirit is going to a house that's gonna have a cat in it, obviously I have to test him with a cat. So today I'll be testing him with a cat that I know is not only safe with dogs, she's very experienced with dogs. I have a dog here. You do realize that, right? Hold on. One step at a time. You're a bold cat. I know you just want to play. You gotta learn some etiquette, though. I'm seeing no aggression from Spirit. Spirit is only curious at this point. So I decide to let Spirit go and see what he does. Here, go say hi. Learn cat etiquette. Spirit goes right up to the cat, and they go nose to nose for a split second, and nothing really happens. Spirit actually backs up because he has this new animal in front of him. He doesn't even know what to make of it. Yeah. Smart. That's called a warning. At that point, the cat jumped off the couch, and from there, Spirit followed the cat. What do you think? Go say hi. Spirit has to learn that cats have something called personal space. And if you invade that personal space, the cat will let it be known. Go on, learn your lessons. That was a warning, my friend. Spirit actually heeded the warning. He actually backed off, and that right there was all I needed to see. Take that as the easiest lesson you'll ever learn. When I met with the Hutchinsons, they expressed a lot of interest in bringing Spirit to work with them. And the work happens to be a hair salon.
Not only will Spirit need a comfort level around the elements of a salon, but he'll also need a firm set of professional manners.
He can't be jumping on everyone's lap. He can't be by the front door. He has to have an area that's his. Come here. Look at. Get in there. There, get comfy. You'll be spending a lot of time in there. There you go. All I'm doing here is rewarding him over and over in the bed, teaching him that this is the area he does get the treats.
Spirit doesn't take much convincing.
Now that I see he's comfortable and content in the bed, it's time to bring the elements of the salon in the mix. All that's gonna happen is this. Good. See, watch. Makes a different noise when you shave something. Good. And then we sweep the hair up like that. A little more hair, like that. Perfect, good, perfect. Good. There you go. Good. It's gonna go on for a long time, too. Remember this? Good. Perfect.
Through it all, Spirit remains unfazed, and more importantly, content in his own bed.
There you go. It's easy, right? It's easy.
For 8.5 months, Spirit endured a solitary life on the streets. Today, his long journey comes to an end at the doorstep of a loving family.
Hey there.
Hi.
Mind if a little friend joins you? Oh. Hey guys.
It was so awesome to see him, and just he's the perfect dog.
There's your family.
Oh, welcome home, Spirit. Oh my goodness, Spirit is just so sweet. When Brandon brought him in and he was just giving us kisses. It was just an amazing moment.
It was really cool how Spirit loved me. Like, he just plopped right into my arms and he started just kissing me on the face.
Just to see Miles be speechless, that was cool. Words could not express.
I also loved how happy Drake was for his brother.
And that's probably got his dog.
I know. That was so pure.
What do you boys think? Take that as a yeah, you like him. Huh? You notice the color of his collar? Yeah, that means we still have a little more work to do. I know he's gonna be spending a lot of time next door, so what I'd like to do is be a fly on the wall. I'm gonna observe, and if I like what I see, he's all yours.
Sounds good.
All right. I sat in the salon for the better part of the afternoon watching Spirit, seeing what he does, seeing how he reacts. Spirit really didn't care. He was content in his bed most of the time.
Not only was Spirit very well behaved, he was like, you know, he was falling asleep. It was so cute.
And after the last cut of the day, there's only one thing left to do.
Here, put that one on. There you go, like that.
Yeah.
There you go.
It feels really great. It's like kind of a new beginning for our family.
Oh.
Is that your goodbye? Yeah, you're welcome. You're welcome. Now go to your family.
Spirit.
Thank you, Brandon.
Thank you, Brandon.
Thanks, Brandon.
Little did Spirit know, his hard-knock life on the streets was just a training ground for great things to come. And now, for many years ahead, the only streets Spirit will be walking on are the ones in his own neighborhood, surrounded by his family.
And one excited little boy.
The shelter just emailed me with a very disturbing story. They have a dog she was confiscated from her previous family for serious neglect. Apparently, animal control was called, and when they got to the house, they found her tied up in the backyard. No food, no water, and on top of it, it was a hot day out.
In addition to neglect, 1.5-year-old Charlotte was suffering from an injured eye and a serious leg injury, possibly the result of being hit by a car.
All the nerves and tendons have been severed, and it never healed correctly. It never got any medical attention. And because of this, it had to be amputated. People often look at a special needs dog as a price tag, and so it turns them off. They simply do not want a dog like this. So her days are not just down to hours at this point, they're down to minutes. And if I don't get this girl out of there right now, she might not make it to see tomorrow.
Upon arriving at the shelter, Brandon sees the physical effects of Charlotte's neglect firsthand.
First second I met Charlotte at the shelter, it instantly broke my heart. This dog is still in the dawn of her life, and she's been through unimaginable suffering. So from this point on, it's my mission to make sure she gets the second chance she deserves.
Because of Charlotte's delicate condition, her red collar initiation and her meet and greet with the pack will have to wait. Instead, the next few weeks will take the form of rest and rehabilitation.
Right now, the most important thing is to get Charlotte healthy, but finding her the right home, that's just as important.
Few owners are willing to take on the responsibility of a special needs dog. But for Avery Manders, the plight of special needs dogs has become a driving force in her life.
My dog George is partially paralyzed. When he was 1, he was hit by a car and left on the side of the road. He was in foster care for 2.5 years because nobody wanted a dog that has special needs, and that's what brought us together.
Though Avery is allowed to bring George to work, she has noticed a spike in his separation anxiety whenever she leaves him home alone.
I will come home and sometimes there's trash everywhere, and I just thought to myself, he needs a companion while I'm gone, but also I think a third addition to the family would be absolutely more than perfect.
Avery's one criteria: a dog with special needs.
After having one special needs dog, I really can't go back. It's become a passion for me. George means the world to me. He has changed everything, and this is why I want to save another special needs dog.
Over the next few weeks, Charlotte continues her recovery.
Day after day, all she's done is sleep and eat and sleep. She hasn't been mobile because I haven't even allowed her to be mobile. And suddenly today, she picks her head up, and I knew today was the day.
Though there will be many challenges in the weeks and months to come, today's step is the most crucial. It's the day she'll test her new body for the first time.
Charlotte has no idea what's happened to her. In her old body, she had a leg that she could slightly depend on. Even though it was dead, she would use it as a crutch. And all that is about to change right now.
Take it one step at a time. Okay, just get used to it. Just find your balance.
As I'm sitting there holding her, I can feel her body wobbling left and right.
Find your balance, there you go.
And suddenly it starts to stabilize. This is the first step in the process. She's understanding balance. And just like that,
Take a step, there you go, good, good, good.
she takes that first step.
Easy, don't fall, I know it's tricky.
And then a second step.
There you go, good, good.
And then a third.
There you go, good, good, there you go.
With every step, Charlotte builds speed and confidence.
There you go, good, easy, good.
And that can only mean one thing. She's finally ready for training.
Here, try it on. There you go. How's that feel?
What Charlotte just did was the most difficult step, literally. But she still has a long way to go.
All right, come on. Let's get to work.
Now it's time for another rite of passage. Meeting the Lucky Dog Pack.
There you go, say hi, it's okay.
One by one, each lucky dog greets the new girl on the block.
Go easy.
But playtime will need to wait until another day.
You're not ready for that yet. Not right now.
Completing her transition from patient to student starts with an assessment.
Today I'll be doing Charlotte's assessment of her knowledge of the 7 common commands, which are sit, stay, down, come, off, heel, and no. And this is going to be really interesting right now because I know she's a very sweet dog, but coming from her situation, I'll be shocked if this dog knows anything. So the first thing I ask her to do is sit.
Can you sit? Can you sit? Oh my gosh, can you? Wow, all right. I will definitely take that. Can you go down?
One by one,
Go
Brandon
down.
tests each of the
Go
commands.
down? Yeah, it's okay. Sure, I'm not gonna fault you for that one. No.
And though Charlotte lacks knowledge of most,
Now can you stay?
there is one
Can you
she's more
stay?
than eager to show off.
Come here. Come on, Charlotte. Come on, Charlotte. Come here, come here. There you go, good.
Charlotte spent most of her life with an injured leg. It's almost like you have a big, heavy suitcase strapped to your arm. Now she has this newfound freedom. She's literally lightened her load.
Well, you love the fact that you can run again, huh? Feels good, right?
But this freedom comes with a potential for injury.
Charlotte basically has to relearn how to walk again with her new body.
You gotta learn to slow it down. You're gonna hurt yourself.
She has to learn that when you take it too far, there are penalties to pay.
And understanding those limitations starts with control.
The way I'll be doing this is with a double leash lock-off.
Here, I'm gonna hook you up like that.
From there, I lock a leash up to the harness and strap it to the wall. That is now an anchor leash. And I clip a front leash to her collar. It's time to teach her a few things.
Here, remember this? Look at control, control, control. Slow it down.
When I see her calm and steady and stable, I reward her with a treat.
You calm? Good, good, good. There you go.
Being calm is exactly what I want.
Easy does it. Perfect. There you go. Look at you. Like a real pro has been doing her whole life. Perfect. Good.
Everything Charlotte showed me today shows massive potential with her.
Easy, right?
But we have a long way to go.
Charlotte may have only 3 legs, but this determined little lady isn't missing a step. To ensure she doesn't push her new body too far, Brandon kicks off her obedience training with a very important command, the heel.
The way I'll be teaching her the heel command is with a lure stick.
All right, it's very simple.
I take a treat and put it at the end of the lure stick. Now it lures the dog into a position.
See it? There you go. Easy, easy. Watch this.
The lure stick accomplishes 2 goals. Number 1, it saves my back a world of pain. And number 2, it does exactly what it says. I can lure the dog slowly, and as she starts walking with me, I simply reward her for walking my speed.
Easy. Good, good, good. There you go. Good. Baby steps.
Over and over, we worked on this until eventually I could put the lure stick away because she's now been conditioned to walking my speed.
And we turn with a heel. Perfect. There we go. That's what I want to see. Perfect. Come on. Good, good, good. Come on, there you go.
While Charlotte earns some downtime, Brandon schedules a home visit with potential mom, Avery, and her dog, George.
So tell me about this little one. What's the story?
When he was 1, he was hit by a car and he is, from his waist down, paralyzed. For 2.5 years, he was in foster care and nobody wanted him. And a little over a year ago, I saw him on the internet and couldn't resist.
Tell me about your experience with special needs dogs. Is this your first one?
This is my first one. The dogs that I had growing up, nothing was wrong with them. They were all normal. So for this was definitely different for me. It was a different realm for sure.
And how's your experience with him been so far?
To me, it's not a challenge anymore. It's just everyday life.
Yeah.
It's pretty easy.
So why suddenly now? Why do you want a dog?
Whenever I leave him by himself, he just gets so anxious and he'll have anxiety attacks. And when I was back home in New York with my other dog and we had them there to calm him down, we never had that.
That's actually one of the best kept secrets in the dog world. A lot of people have dogs that have separation anxiety, and one of the easiest ways to solve that is just bring another dog in the home. Let me ask you something. You already have one special needs dog. Why would you want a second one?
My experience with him has been so unbelievably life-changing that I can't see myself having a normal dog. I know for a fact that there are so many other special needs dogs out there that need homes, and I know that I can't take every single special needs dog in, but at least I can take one more. And for me, that's what helps me sleep at night. Having another special needs dog along with George will be a daunting task. However, I know for a fact that I will be able to overcome it and I will be able to spoil them both immensely.
I did rescue a dog recently. Obviously, she has special needs. She just had a surgery removing not only her leg, but she's also missing an eye. Until she's fully healed and she's fully trained, obviously, I can't pass her over to you.
That sounds absolutely perfect to me. And I honestly cannot wait to meet this dog.
I'll be the first to admit that I'm actually really protective of Charlotte. Not only because she's a special needs dog, but she's a very special dog. And I'm trying to find her the perfect family, no matter how long that takes. And to be honest, I think I just have.
Mastering the common commands is a challenge for any dog. But for dogs missing a limb, like Charlotte, the commands can often require additional adjustment, especially in the case of the down.
This is a very tricky command because when dogs lie down, they need all 4 legs to slowly lower themselves. Well, because of Charlotte's condition, she has to learn to adjust her leg in the middle. This takes a lot more coordination, a lot more balance, and a lot more strength. Give me a down.
To teach this, Brandon utilizes a double leash lock-off, as well as a soft pad for Charlotte's safety.
And as she starts going down, I use the leash to slowly guide her down. Give me a down. Give me a down.
Cool, that's a down. Perfect.
What I'm seeing out of her at this point is she's actually learning to adjust. She learns that's where her leverage is, that's where her balance is, and she starts lowering herself.
Give me a down. Perfect. Good. Nice.
So over and over, we work on the technique.
Give me a down.
And slowly but surely, she starts adjusting her leg a little more in the middle each time.
Good. Look at that. Perfect. Good.
Over the next few weeks, Brandon coaches Charlotte through each of the 7 commands and prepares her for life in her new body, building her balance.
Good girl. Stay there. Stay there. Good.
All right, come on.
and acclimating her to everyday obstacles like hills
Easy does it.
and stairs.
One step at a time. Slow it down, slow it down, slow it down. There you go.
Before long, this determined little lady gets the hang of it.
Charlotte, she's come a long way. She's had to relearn everything she's ever known in her life. But there's still something missing in her life that she's most likely never gotten to do. She was tied up in a backyard her entire life, severely neglected, no companionship, no friendship, no love. But now, that's all about to change.
After 2 months of healing and building confidence on 3 legs, Charlotte is finally ready for her official lucky dog welcome.
Here, today's the day. Come on. Go play. You earned it.
I release her in the training yard and watch her play with a pack of dogs, most likely for the first time in her entire life. Seeing her run around on her new body, playing with these other dogs, it was really great to see, because honestly, I didn't know if I could ever get her to this point. I let her finish having fun, and then I'd seen enough.
Come here. Let's pull this off. Yeah, I know. You like that color? Well, guess what? You get to wear it. Now, come on. You got a family waiting for you.
Now, after months of rehabilitation and hard work, the little dog that could takes the final step in her journey, joining a family that will love and treat her with the respect she deserves.
Avery was out on a walk with George, and when they both came back to the front of their building, they were greeted with quite the surprise.
I got someone here who wants to meet you.
Oh my goodness. The first moment that I saw Charlotte, it was like a hole in my heart now is full that I didn't even know was there.
I think she likes you.
I think she does too. I knew for a fact that it was the right match, 100%.
George, this is Charlotte. Yeah, this is your sister.
Watching George and Charlotte get along was phenomenal. To me, it just couldn't have been a more perfect match. It really made me realize right then and there that this was my new family, and it was an amazing feeling. Honestly, this is probably the greatest surprise that I've ever had in my entire life. Can't even believe that this is real.
Think you could take it from here?
I think so, yeah.
She's all yours. Come here, let me say goodbye. Come here. Oh, come here. Huh? Oh my gosh. Yeah, I know, I'll miss that.
Saying goodbye to Charlotte was tough,
I'm gonna definitely miss those.
but after seeing them all together, I knew she was in good hands.
Take care of her.
I absolutely will.
So long, Charlotte.
At the shelter, Patches is indeed on edge.
Is that you? You the one I heard about? I heard you're a little scared one, aren't you? A little timid? I'll tell you what. Let me join you for a few seconds. Come here. Let me in there. Let me in there. All right, let me in. Why are you sitting so far away? I'm not gonna hurt you. Here, we'll start with that. Here, then we'll go to that. Yeah, you have a big shell around you, don't you? I'll tell you what. How about you and I go for a little drive? You don't like where you're going. It's all right. It's okay.
Brandon brings her to the ranch, where the first order of business is giving Patches her red training collar.
There. You look beautiful. Everyone gather around. Here, go on. Nice and slow. Go make friends. You're safe here. Welcome to the Lucky Dog Ranch. Go on. Go on, go play. Trust me, you want to take it slow with her. She's timid.
Not far away, there's someone who can definitely relate.
My name is Jennifer. I live in Thousand Oaks, California, and I'm a medical biller. I've been suffering with anxiety for at least 10 years. My heart races, I get a little anxious, a little overexcited, afraid of crowds, going into enclosed spaces. It makes me feel a little bit scared and out of control. The doctor suggested that I get a dog for anxiety purposes and just to have a companion around for me since I am single. I am the co-host of a knitting group. We meet once a week and we play cards and we knit and do fun things together. Knitting is a passion because it's calming and it's very challenging. You can always learn something new, so I like to take the challenge and keep my mind busy. I feel that having the dog would be important because I am at a good stage in my life. I just lost 35 pounds. I've done a lot of work physically and mentally, and I'm just ready now.
Back at the ranch, Patches has some work to do herself. More, it turns out, than Brandon even expected.
Come on.
Right as I got to the top of the steps, Patches hit the brakes hard.
You gonna come?
Either she's timid of the steps, like she's timid of just about everything else, or she's never been down steps. The assessment is gonna have to be on hold. I'm gonna have to do a little training on this dog before I even get down there.
It's gonna be very easy.
So I put a treat on the end of the lure stick, and I simply show it to her. I guide her down the first step.
There you go. Good, good, good. Perfect. Was that hard?
Once she gets down that first step, I reward her with a treat.
Oh, look at that.
I lure her down the next step. The next step turns into the next step. And before you know it,
Good. Perfect.
she's running up and down these steps as if she was doing it her whole life.
Go. There you go. Perfect. All the way. All the way. All the way up. There you go. There you go. Good, good. Oh my gosh, look at you.
Problem solved. It's time to get back to the assessment. Today I'll be doing Patch's assessment of her knowledge of the 7 common commands, which are sit, stay, down, come, off, heel, and no. The first thing I noticed about Patches when I brought her in the training yard is this dog is very timid of just about everything.
It's okay. It's okay. Come here.
She's basically scared of the ground she walks on.
It's okay.
The silver lining through all this is her age. Patches is only about a year old, so there's still hope in this department.
Can you sit? Nope, nope.
The first thing I asked Patches to do was sit.
Nope, that's not a sit. All right.
I asked her to go down, and she had not a clue what I'm talking about. The no, she did not know. The heel, well, I don't think this dog's ever been on a leash. Stay was a joke. And come, she pretty much looked at me and walked away.
I think it's safe to say you have no training.
Patches has plenty of work ahead of her, but first, she has to return to Banfield Pet Hospital for her dental procedure. While she's there, Brandon has the opportunity to do an assessment of another kind.
Hi, Brandon.
Hey, how are you?
Hi, come on in.
Today I'll be doing a home visit with Jennifer to see if her and Patches are a good match for each other.
So what kind of activities do you do?
I do knitting. I made that blanket.
Not bad.
Yeah. I like to play tennis, just other fun things.
And would you want a dog to...
Yeah, take on walks and increase my activity. I've just recently lost 35 pounds, so I thought that would help with upkeep for that, so.
Dogs will definitely help keep exercise.
Yeah.
And I know you've never had a dog before, but why now?
I have anxiety, and my doctor said an emotional support dog would actually be good for me, because sometimes I get overly excited and kind of overreact.
When I heard this, it sent a red flag straight up the pole for me. Patches still has a lot of issues. The last thing Jennifer needs is a dog with issues that could potentially raise her anxiety.
I do have a dog in mind that I just recently rescued. She sounds like the right dog for you. There's only 2 problems here. Number 1, I'm just getting to know her. And number 2, she seems to be a little timid herself. And although I'm making some headway there, there's a long way to go before I'd feel comfortable releasing her to you. With that said, I do have an idea to help move the process along quicker. Do you mind if I take this? It's for training.
No, you can have it.
All right.
I really wondered to myself, is this the right match? The only way to truly know is get back to the ranch and keep working on Patches and make sure these issues are solved once and for all. The first thing I'm going to teach her is the most basic command in all of dog training.
Can you sit?
I could see why someone would have had a hard time teaching Patches a sit, mainly because every time you tell her to do anything, she flips on her back. I'm gonna lock her off on a double leash lock off, and this will prevent her from flipping over on her back.
Put the feet right there, slip this up, and I gotcha. One more. There. Gotcha there, gotcha there.
Now, I say the word sit and hold the treat in a 45-degree angle above her head.
That's a sit. Good, good. That's a sit.
Right as she hits the ground, I quickly reward her, not giving her an opportunity to flip on her side.
That's a sit. Perfect. That's a sit.
I repeat the process.
Give me a sit. Control. There we go. Perfect. Good. Hold it. And good. That's a sit.
Until eventually I'm saying the word sit and she goes right to the ground. So from there, I'm gonna teach her the down command.
Give me a down. Go with it. Perfect. That's a down.
And then the no.
Okay, I'm gonna put this right here and say no, no, no. There you go. Good. Put it in park. Perfect. Okay. Perfect. Good. That's a no. All right, come on.
With Patches making great progress in the basic commands, Brandon decides it's also time to give the puppy a sense, or rather, a scent, of her potential new owner.
I grabbed a scarf from Jennifer's house that she knitted, and I brought it back here to the ranch.
Watch this. It's very simple.
Now it's time to introduce Patches to her new mom without actually introducing her in the flesh. I do it through a technique known as positive scent association.
Watch. See this? Look at that. You get it there?
I start throwing treats all around it. And of course, Patches, she grabs the treats.
You get it there?
All I'm doing here is getting Patches comfortable with the scarf. More importantly, I'm getting her comfortable with the scent of the scarf. Since dogs explore the world through their noses, she's actually getting to know her new mom without actually meeting her. This is not only how the process begins, but also continues for the days to come.
What's that? What's that?
Eventually, she looks at the scarf as something that she wants to be near. She looks at it as a friend. She looks at it as something positive. So far, all my efforts to pull Patches out of her timidity, it really hasn't worked in my favor. She's submissive with unknown objects. She's submissive with unknown environments, and she's definitely submissive with new people. But the one thing she's not submissive with is other dogs. In fact, when she's around other dogs, she's like a different dog herself. Her tail is wagging, her posture is high. It's almost like you see this other personality come out of her. So today I'll be using another dog to my advantage to help Patches with her timidity. In this case, she trusts another dog that I'm training, Terry. Every time Patches is around Terry, she follows Terry. I'll be doing a technique known as the daisy chain. The daisy chain is a very simple game of follow the leader.
Terry.
To start this technique, all I do is hook them both up in harnesses, and I connect about a 2-foot leash between the two of them.
Guess what?
Now your daisy chain.
Terry, show her what to do.
Terry was following me, and in turn, Patches is following Terry. And around we go.
There you go. There you go. Good. Follow her. Follow her.
What I want Patches to learn is that everywhere Terry goes, Patches is going to go with her. No matter what the situation, whether it's fun or whether it's scary, Patches is going to learn off Terry how to get through situations. So now Patches is conditioned to the basic fundamentals of the daisy chain. It's time to take it to the next level. Now it's time to take her out in public on her own. See how she can do without the help of Terry.
Patches must show that she can handle the world on her own before she'll get her green graduation collar and be able to go to her new forever home.
There you go. Good.
So we started walking all around town, anywhere where the unpredictable can and will happen. We walk by busy intersections with cars blowing by us at 40 miles an hour, and she's walking right by them confidently. We even walked by a city bus that pulled over and let off that big steaming sound, and she didn't even flinch one bit. Patches proved to me today that she is not the dog that I pulled from the shelter. She's not that shy, timid dog that thinks the world is after her. She can walk around with her head held high, as if she owns the place.
Look at, oh, that's a good girl.
And at that point, there was only one thing left to do.
Patches' mastery of obedience and conquering her fears have earned her a green graduation collar.
There's something you really shouldn't be afraid of.
Oh, thank you so much.
But save that for your new family. She's waiting for you. Come on. Jennifer meets at a cafe once a week with her knitting club. And I decided that was the perfect time and place to surprise her.
Have you all seen my crochet?
Yeah, right. Hi.
I have a surprise for you.
Yay.
When Brandon put Patches in my lap, I felt very calm. I think there was immediate connection.
What do you think?
She's awesome. I love her. You're so cute.
I let them have their moment, and then I pulled Jennifer aside because I needed to have a little heart-to-heart talk with her. I explained to Jennifer what to expect from Patches, and also the important role that she plays in Patches' life. I know that she's gonna help you when you need it, but there's gonna be times in her life where you need to help her when she most needs it.
Okay.
This is the beauty of the relationship between a dog and a human. It's a perfect circle that you guys are forming, and it's only gonna get better over time.
I can't thank Brandon enough for training Patches. Because of my anxiety, I couldn't imagine getting a dog on my own. Now that I have Patches, I know that I will have constant companionship and that the void will be filled.
You think you can take it from here?
I do.
Come here.
Say one last goodbye.
I know.
You go to your mom.
Hi. Is that you? Is that you? Hey, I recognize you. I recognize you. Yeah.
Well, you're huge.
Supersized Ollie may look intimidating, but he's a true softie at heart. And within seconds, this gentle giant is ready to pack up his bed and go home with Brandon.
That's my cue to get in there. You're a big boy.
Come here. Come say hi.
I see you like your bed, but I'll make you a deal. I'll get you a much more comfortable bed where you're going. Come on, let's go for a drive. All right, here we go. Lead the way. Come on. And we're out of here.
Brandon's biggest hurdle will be finding a home willing to take on 80 pounds of responsibility. Enter Karen Meyer.
I live in Old Town Orange. I have 2 grown daughters that are away at college that come home on breaks and sometimes for the weekends.
But most of the time, it's just Karen and her companion, Muddy Waters.
Muddy Waters is a 14-year-old chocolate lab who's been with us since he was about 10 weeks old. Muddy grew up with a brother. His name was BB King, and they've been side by side for 13 plus years. However, about 6 months ago, BB passed, so it was a really hard thing for our family.
Having taken time to grieve, Karen is finally ready to bring a new pup into the mix.
It'll be really beneficial for my mom to have another dog here. Having someone else kind of here with her and do more things, get her out of the house more.
I spent a lot of years raising kids, and really feel like now, with my kids gone and out of the house, being divorced, Muddy being older, I really feel like now's a great time to bring a shelter dog into my life. I really see having a new dog has given me an opportunity to get out into my surroundings, to meet some new people, to rejoin the world.
But before Ollie can rejoin the world, he'll need a basic understanding of obedience.
Come here. You ever had a collar on? Probably not, huh? All right. I can tell you have a lot to learn. Until then, let's go meet the pack. Come on. All right, here we go. 1, 2, 3, and easy. Let him in, let him in, let him in. Let him in. Make him feel welcome. He just had a hard time. Come on. There you go. Trust me. They're all friendly around here. You don't need to worry. Welcome to the Lucky Dog Ranch. Go on. Go play.
The next morning, playtime gives way to work.
Today I'll be doing Ollie's assessment of his knowledge of the 7 common commands, which are sit, stay, down, come, off, heel, and no. Slow it down. You got some power, buddy. As I'm walking Ollie down to the training yard, the first thing I notice about him is he has some horsepower. Whoa, whoa. This is the kind of dog where you can have 2 people holding him, and he's gonna take you skiing. All right, come here. What do you know? What do you not know? Do you sit? Oh my gosh, 1 down, 6 to go. So from there, I ask him to stay. Wow, impressive, stay. Good, perfect, look at that. Very good. And surprisingly enough, he stayed perfectly for me. Do you know a down? Do you know a down? Oh my gosh, look at you. Oh, that's kind of a down, not really. That's not a down. No, that's not a down either.
From there, Ollie's hot start goes ice cold.
Hold on, hold on. How about a no? Do you know a no? No? Yeah, that'll be a no. Ollie, come here. Ollie, hello, you. Yeah, talking to you. Do you heel? Not only does he not have a heel command, do you heel? Yeah, you're a puller. But he has such power that he doesn't even realize he's on a leash. Easy, easy. So obviously I have a lot of work to do in that department, and I might have to pull a few tricks out of the hat.
I really appreciate that, but we're trying to work.
Yeah. Hey.
Hey, good to see you.
Today I'll be doing a home visit of Karen to see if she's a good match for Ollie. As I walk in the house, the first thing I notice is a dog door, so I already see something I have to train.
We have recently lost another dog. That dog had more personality than any other dog I've met. We did everything with him. We had him since he was about 4 months old. He was a great dog. And we have an older dog. His name's Muddy. And we're looking for a new friend for him and, you know, just someone to kind of take on and carry that torch.
Tell me about Muddy and BB when they were puppies. What were they like?
BB would
boss Muddy around.
Yeah, he was a little commanding. He had more command of the room than Muddy, but Muddy's really chill, laid back.
What kind of things would you want to do with the dog?
Well, I like to go on road trips. We've always traveled with our dogs.
She likes to take road trips. A lot of dogs are not good on road trips because they either just don't like it or they have too much energy for it.
I work at a really big church. They have a dog therapy group that I'd really love to get involved with.
So you've seen the benefits dogs give to people that need it?
Yeah, definitely.
Everything you're telling me, it sounds great. I do have a dog actually in mind. He sounds like he fits the profile of what you're looking for. However, I'm just getting to know him myself. There's 3 gray areas that I'm concerned about. Number 1 is the road trips. 2, the therapy dog program. And my 3rd concern is muddy waters. He's getting older and a little bit frail. And Ollie is big and powerful. That combination right there raises a red flag for me. The answer I do have for you right now is this seems like a perfect situation for him. You got a nice backyard, you have a big house here, which seems to be perfect for a lab. So on that note, I'm gonna get back to the ranch and keep training and I'll be in touch.
Great, can't wait.
It's good meeting you all.
Yeah, you too,
All right.
thanks so much.
We'll stay in touch, guys.
Few families are willing to take on the responsibility of a middle-aged dog. Luckily for 6-year-old Ollie, lab-loving Karen Meyer is up for the challenge. But preparing Ollie for his new home means finding a solution for his pulling problem.
It's safe to say that Ollie has power like an ox. He's very large, he weighs a lot. And that's my biggest concern with Ollie because I have to be very cautious of where he's going.
And what better way to rein in Ollie's horsepower than with a horse-inspired device?
The tool is called the halty collar. It's a collar with a loop that wraps around the nose. What this does is when he pulls, it simply pulls the head, and wherever the head goes, the body will follow. Now I have the advantage.
Not to be mistaken for a muzzle, the halty collar allows Ollie to fully open his mouth so he can easily breathe and drink water.
Now, when I'm walking him, he simply starts pulling, but his snout starts going down towards my direction. Just work with it. Trust me, it gets easier.
As Ollie gets more comfortable with the halty, Brandon incorporates the heel command.
So time and again, we practice, and he learns very quickly that every time he pulls, it swings his entire body my direction. Go with it, go with it. Good, good, good. There you go. Good, 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 good. Perfect, perfect, good. By the end of the session, I was very impressed with Ollie. He now has the basic fundamentals of the heel.
As the week wears on, Ollie incorporates more fundamentals into his arsenal. But not all training takes place in the yard. Some requires the open road.
When I visited Karen at her house, she mentioned she wanted to take Ollie on road trips. Taking a dog on a road trip is much different than just putting him in the car and going for a drive at the store down the street. A road trip can be hours, if not a full day. And dogs, just like kids, get very bored and very anxious in the back of a car after being there for a long period of time.
Oh boy.
Unless he's completely out of control, there really is no training here. It's just to see if he's a good dog for a road trip. So, let's go driving. In the first 15, 20 minutes of the drive, he's lying down the whole time. And suddenly he sits up. I'm looking to see if he gets antsy. But all he was doing was looking around, taking in the scenery. And a few minutes later, he lies back down. Hour and a half into our drive, he's still lying down, content. Finally, after a 3-hour drive, we pulled back up to the ranch. I looked back at Ollie. He was basically sleeping in the back seat. So yeah, I think he's a good candidate for a road trip dog.
Give me a down. All the way down. Perfect. Good.
For the last couple of weeks, 80-pound Ollie has been barreling through the common commands.
Good, good, good.
And preparing for life in Karen's home.
Look at that. Perfect. Good.
But Karen's desire to enroll Ollie in her church's therapy dog program means testing Ollie's temperament. Specifically, his tolerance.
All right, come here. The test is very simple, and I call it the push-pull. So I lie Ollie on the ground. Very simple. I'm gonna go like this. I do a little push here and a little pull there. And suddenly, I notice something.
You got a lot of scar tissue on the neck there. Let me see your teeth.
Most of his teeth were actually worn down to the nub.
It's all right.
Exposing almost every nerve.
Every single one.
Ollie most likely was tied up by a chain in a backyard for most of his life. His teeth were worn down from trying to chew at the chain. And the reason why I know this is because I've met hundreds of dogs just like him.
Considering Ollie's history of neglect and possible abuse, there's a high probability that he could act aggressively under pressure.
The big question in my mind is, how will he react? Right now, if someone is gonna get bit, it's me. So cautiously, I start pushing and pulling here and there.
Can I squeeze here? Can I squeeze there? Good, good.
He's not reacting. In fact, his tail's actually wagging. It got to the point where he was treating this like a game. The worry was all in my mind. The moral of the story is, if a dog is sweet, you can't teach it to be mean. Ollie's time at the ranch has been successful so far, but there's still one more thing I want to do with him.
Since Ollie's moving into a home with an existing pet, he'll first need to get his paws dirty with his new brother, Muddy Waters.
He's all set.
Muddy, you want to come with me for a bit?
Come on, we'll take it slow.
I know Ollie is a friendly dog. It's not my concern here. Ollie is a big and powerful dog, and that's why I brought Muddy Waters here to the ranch. I want to make sure Ollie understands personal space. So I started off in the training barn.
Okay, come on. Come on. Come on. There you go.
I started orbiting Ollie around Muddy Waters.
There you go.
Muddy Waters is a very old dog. He's frail at this point. And if I see something today that sends up a big red flag, the deal, it's off.
Who's on the ground? Who's on the ground?
What I saw from Ollie was exactly what I was hoping for.
Come here.
And then I wanted to test them both with food.
Give me a sit. Give me a down. Lie down. Go on. There you go.
You can have two dogs that get along great, but sometimes food could be the key element that causes a conflict.
Guess what? Older and wiser. He gets it first. You youngins, you're too eager. See? You gotta learn to respect him first, and then you get it.
Little brother Ollie respects the pecking order, and before long, he can't help showing his affection for his new brother.
Oh my gosh, there you go. There you go.
For the rest of the day, they did things that brothers do. They walked around. They were dogs. They got to know each other, and they became a family. And at that point, I had seen enough.
Here, let me get this off you. Here, try this one. That one fits much better.
All right, come on. You got a family waiting for you.
Come on.
For the last few weeks, 6-year-old Ollie has worked tirelessly to prove to Brandon that he's ready for a second chance.
Perfect, see?
Today, with his new brother by his side, he reaps the ultimate reward, a forever home.
When I got to Karen's house, she was sitting outside with her daughters. She knew that I was bringing Muddy Waters back, but she had no idea that there was another unexpected guest joining the party.
Got room for 2 more?
All of a sudden, I hear prancing of 2 sets of feet, and here comes Ollie. Oh my gosh, it was the best moment. I love the little freckles on his nose, and he's just so floppy. Just exactly what we were looking for.
I think he likes you.
I was so excited to see her face when she first saw him.
Hey, who are you?
He's just a big galoot.
Who's your friend? Do they get along?
Let's just say big brother taught the little brother what's going on in the family.
Aww,
Look at them. Can't wait.
You know, I wasn't sure I was gonna get another dog after we lost BB, and watching and seeing Brandon has just reassured me. He's helped me find the right dog.
See this?
Yeah?
A lot of people, they see dogs wearing these and they think it's a muzzle.
Right.
What it is a big, powerful dog like this. I didn't want to give him to you without knowing that he's going to be controllable 100% of the time.
Okay.
What this does is when he pulls, it simply pulls the head, and wherever the head goes, the body will follow. And it's actually one of my favorite tools to use with service dogs. So
yeah.
you're in good hands with this.
Does this mean he's ours to keep?
Yeah, unless you want me to take him back.
No!
Daddy's all yours.
Girls, you wanna? Yeah. Hi. Welcome home, friend. Aww.
He was so cute. I have some vacation time coming up, so I think that maybe we might hit the road, see where the road takes us.
So long, Ollie. Be good. Take care of your new family. All right, guys, take care of them.
All right, Brandon, thank you so much.
You take care too, Muddy. Pass the torch on to your brother.
Was that you? Are you the one I heard about?
You're not feeling it in here, are you? I'll tell you what. Let's get out of here. Come on, lead the way. There you go. Lead the way. There you go.
Back at the ranch, Terry officially becomes a lucky dog in training.
You ready? Check us out. See that? Yeah, that's nice, right? Looks much better on you. Day 1 of training officially in session. All right, come on. Let's go meet the pack.
I know. It's exciting. It's exciting. It's exciting. I'm excited too.
Go on, make friends. Welcome to the Lucky Dog Ranch.
And it isn't long before Terry shakes off the shelter and rediscovers her inner terrier. While Terry transitions into her new life at the ranch, Lee and Nancy Penny of Mission Viejo face their own daunting transition.
My husband Lee and I live together. We've been married 35 years, and he has Parkinson's.
It's a degenerative disease. I experienced the freezing, I experienced tremors. I realize now there's going to be more situations where I won't have the energy to be able to go to some of the activities we've done.
Lee is slowing down quite a bit, and we're staying home more now.
Just having a buddy that'll hang out and watch an Angel game with me, that'll be great.
Their ideal pup, a medium-sized lapdog that enjoys staying active.
The best way for Lee to fight Parkinson's is exercise. And so this dog hopefully will get us up and going and get us walking more than just a block or two.
You need to make sure you take advantage of the gift, and the gift is the present. Another day of the present time. Don't waste it, enjoy it. You won't have it back again.
The next morning, Lee's potential baseball buddy gets called up for spring training.
Welcome to class. Let's see what you know.
Today I'll be doing Terry's assessment of her knowledge of the 7 common commands, which are sit, stay, down, come, off, heel, and no.
Oh my gosh, hold on. Okay, you're a jumper. I see that.
The first thing I notice about Terry is this dog is bouncy like a racquetball. So I see right now she has a jumping habit we have to solve.
You like food, don't you? Do you sit? Oh, look at you. Love that. Do you go down? Oh my gosh, you make my job easier. Good.
So we're off to a really great start, and then things start unraveling very quickly.
No, no. You never heard that word, have you? Do you stay? Do you stay? Yeah, I'll take that as a no on the stay. Do you come? Come here. Do you come?
Do you have a clue what I'm saying to you?
How do you walk on a leash? Do you heel? Nope, nope, don't be crossing.
She's terrible on a leash. She wants to wiggle left, right, zigzag around me like a tornado.
All right, you get a C- on that one.
So I see I have a lot of work to do in this little one. So let's get started.
All right, what am I doing, huh? I'll show you.
First thing I'm gonna teach her is the heel.
It's very easy. We're gonna learn to walk a straight line.
The good thing about Terry is she has a huge appetite.
This is a heel. Good, good.
So getting her to pay attention is gonna be a no-brainer.
There we go. And a heel.
So I hold the treat just far enough away from her snout where she can't reach for it, but also close enough where she still has interest.
Perfect, perfect, straight, perfect, good.
So I just get a few good steps out of her, and as I do, I say the word heel. And as she takes a few more steps, I simply reward her for doing exactly what I want.
Heel, perfect.
2 steps turns into 4 steps, turns into 6 and 8 and 10 steps. Eventually, she's doing it without a treat at all.
Good, that's a heel, perfect. There you go. Is that so tough?
We accomplished 2 things today. Number 1, she learned to heel. And number 2, she proved to me that she is a smart dog because she learned it just like that. I see big things to come with this girl.
All right, come on. You're tired and I'm hungry.
But will Terry's sky-high energy level prove too much for potential adopters Lee and Nancy? Determining that answer depends on a home visit.
Hi.
Hi, I'm Lee.
Brandon, how are you?
I'm very good. Great to finally get to meet you. For me, meeting Brandon means that we're getting close to success with finding a new little dog for our life. Throughout our entire life, we've always had a dog. Since we've been married, we've had several dogs, Bernie, Toby, and then Tessie. So a dog has always been an important part of our lives. And I'm looking for a dog that can help me walking. Because with my Parkinson's, I need to get out each day and do some walking or I get very stiff.
I'm not very educated on the condition myself, but I'd want to make sure the dog is conditioned to any symptoms.
The most common ones are things like tremor or shakes.
What kind of things would you like your dog to be trained to?
I think we want a warm, friendly personality that won't be shy or when our family comes in.
I'm blind in my right eye. So when I come to a curb, it takes me a few minutes to assess, is it safe? And so I want a dog, she'll stay at the curbside until I'm sure that we can pass.
Lee's list of commands that he wants me to train a dog to do are actually very simple. He wants a dog to stop at every curb. Well, that's just a good solid stay command. He also wants a dog to jump into a vehicle.
We do like to go to different parks, and so it would be helpful if the dog could jump up into the back of our car, because I can't lift a 40 or 50-pound dog.
The dog I have in mind, she is a terrier. They could be very tenacious, they could be actually high energy. Do you really feel that a terrier is right for both of you?
I definitely think so. They're generally very loyal and lovable.
I'm constantly being encouraged by my neurologist to be a little more active, so a dog that has energy would be a good match.
On that note, I'm gonna get back to the ranch and keep working on her, and I'll be in touch. All right, we're gonna be doing something a little bit different today.
The core principle behind Brandon's training is simple. Control, train, treat. That means before any training can be done, control must be established. This is especially important for a dog like Terry, whose over-the-top energy could pose a safety issue for potential new owner, Lee.
Because she's so jumpy and so bouncy, I'm not gonna go for the traditional double leash lock-off today. I'm gonna put her on a small stool. So I place her on the top of the stool, and instantly she realizes that she cannot go anywhere.
There. Was that hard? Now you can't move.
Now she's focusing.
Much easier to train you.
Once I see a few seconds of her remaining calm, I reward her with a treat.
Good, good, good.
I'm looking to not only extend the time that she's up there, but I want her focus to be so sharp that nothing can distract her.
Stay there. Good. Control, control. Perfect.
Over the next 90 minutes, Terry perfects the art of control.
Stay there. There you go.
She was actually so content on the stool that she didn't even have to adjust her body. She simply looked at me as I orbited around her.
Good. Perfect.
That right there convinces me that she now has control.
Easy enough, right? All right, come on. Let's start training.
Over the next week, Terry puts her terrier intelligence to good use. First, mastering all 7 common commands. Then, working on her curb appeal.
We're gonna go like this. We hit the curb and we stay. Nice. Good. Again, same thing. What do? When we see a curb, we... Nice. You continue to stay there. Stay. And nice. Perfect. Okay.
But a rock-solid stay isn't the only special skill she'll need in the Penny household, since Lee is physically unable to pick Terry up. Terry will also need to learn how to jump into a car on command.
Come on. It's very easy. We take a treat and get up there. Good, good.
Naturally, Terry just jumps up there effortlessly. This right here is a little too easy for her, so I go ahead and open the tailgate up. and she starts jumping in the back there.
Oh my, wow. Okay, yeah. You have no problem jumping in there. Wanna try it again? Get up there. Yeah.
Not only is she jumping up into the back of the truck, but she's jumping effortlessly. And then the light bulb went off. I've been sitting on a pot of gold this entire time.
Come here. I'm gonna show you something.
When a dog has a natural hidden talent, I hate not allowing them to be athletic with their skills. So today, Terry will be learning probably one of the more fun things a dog can learn. She'll be learning agility.
Not only is agility a great way to expend excess energy, but it also serves a greater purpose in the Penny family. It'll be a fun way to engage Lee and Nancy's grandchildren who visit quite often.
The first thing I'll be teaching her is the high jump. I lower the jump all the way to the ground. I take a treat out and walk her back and forth, and she simply walks over it.
And then we go back over. Nice.
From there, I raise it up an inch.
And we go over. Nice.
From there, I raise it up a little more, and a little more. Now the game changes because now she has to gain speed.
To keep Terry from running underneath the bar, Brandon attaches a rope.
Because I don't want you cheating. So again, I lift it up a little more, and a little more. By the end of the session, the high jump was raised all the way to the top, and Terry was launching over it like an Olympian.
Come on, hop! Good, go, hop! Nice, and hop!
This dog was built for this stuff, and I can't wait to see what else she can do.
Come on, hop!
Yesterday, high-flying Terry soared through her first lesson in agility. And as the days roll by, Brandon introduces more obstacles, like the blind tunnel.
Get it. Good, nice. Terry, come on, all the way through. Good, 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 good.
And the weave poles.
And we weave, and we weave, and we weave.
Not only are these obstacles important for Terry's stimulation, agility is also a healthy way to keep Lee and his grandchildren mentally engaged as well.
Weave it, good, perfect.
But if Terry is going to find a forever home with Lee and Nancy, she'll need an education in one final area: Parkinson's.
The movements by a person with Parkinson's can be pretty unpredictable at times. So today I'll be taking Terry to a senior living home.
Hello.
Brandon enlists the help of resident Joan Mendonça, who also suffers from Parkinson's.
Here, see if she can get in your lap.
He carefully places Terry on Joan's lap.
I saw her hand shaking. This is what Terry needs to feel.
And then, an astounding transformation.
Terry is a very active dog. She's jumpy, she's bouncy, she loves to perform. She's an agility dog. But suddenly, when I put her on this woman's lap, she became more of an emotional support animal. I was really shocked to see how comfortable she was and how calm she was on this woman's lap. And furthermore, Terry put a smile on her face. This was obviously the highlight of her day. And that right there was good enough for me.
Not long ago, Lee and Nancy Penny reached out to Brandon in hopes of finding a furry new friend to join their family. Today, Brandon drops by to meet their extended family. But little do they know, Terry is along for the ride.
When I got to the house, Lee and Nancy were on the back patio sipping on coffee.
Hello. Is there any coffee for us?
Aren't you the cutest thing?
Oh, aren't you the sweetest?
I didn't know we'd see Terry. It's such a surprise to see her coming around the corner. She's just so cute.
Oh, you're a sweetie. This is what it's all about. This is the lucky dog, and we're the lucky people. It seemed like she was saying to me, yes, we're going to be a good team. The love of a little animal. But when you look into their eyes, it really touched my heart. You're so calm, too, in particular.
Calm.
She's surprisingly calm in the right moments, and then when you want her to have energy, she actually has the right amount of energy. It's perfect, actually. So where's your family at?
They'll be here in about an hour.
All right, perfect, because I'm going to show you a couple things, and it's going to take about an hour.
So as I walk to the curb, I'm going to say the word stay, light tug back.
The first thing I showed Lee was the basic control on the curb.
She's trained to stay on the curb and not jump off. You want to try it? Say the word stay.
Stay.
Go ahead and keep walking out.
Stay. Stay, Terry. Okay, come. Good girl.
And then he showed us how she jumped up into the back of the car.
Just simply say the word, hup, and she's up there.
Oh, good girl. She's quite a jumper.
Hup. There you go. Good. Good.
Give her the treat. Good girl.
It's very simple.
Good girl.
So what do you think? You can handle it?
Oh.
Sure.
Easy enough?
Oh,
Easy.
easy peasy.
All right. When your family gets here, meet me out back.
We'll do that.
All right. Who's that?
Once the family arrives, they eagerly greet their new member.
Good girl.
Terry girl.
Who's that? Huh?
And then it's showtime.
So one at a time, I showed the entire family how to do the agility course.
Walk into it and point in there. Get in there. There you go. All the way. All the way. Good. Good. I say, hup. There you go. Good. Good. There you go. Good. Good. All the way. Now say, hup. Hup. There you go. Good. Good. Good.
After enough practice, that was the point, I'd seen enough.
Yay, Terry.
She has graduated to the green.
I think Terry's going to be a really important member of the family, and the opportunity for the grandkids to be able to participate in her training is really fun.
Oh, hello.
What are you doing?
You're a cute little thing. And you're available. You're available today. Here, let me in there. I'll give you a toy.
Picked up as a stray, Olive was not only emaciated, but she also showed signs of recently having puppies. Unfortunately, Olive's pups were never located, and now this nurturing little mommy is desperate to give love to someone else.
Oh my gosh. Okay, you're a lap dog. I can see that right away. And you're sweet. You're 2 for 2. Got an idea. What do you say I get you out of here? I wasn't planning on rescuing a dog today, but you changed my mind.
Just like that, Olive punches her ticket to Lucky Dog Ranch.
There you go. That's what freedom tastes like.
But her big test comes the next morning.
Today I'll be doing Olive's assessment of her knowledge of the 7 common commands, which are sit, stay, down, come, off, heel, and no. I know, it's exciting. Slow it down there, Speed Racer. The first thing I asked her to do was sit, nice, slow, hold on. Okay, I see you know how to dance, but I asked for a sit. There we go, good. Off to a good start. Then things started unraveling very quickly. She did not know down. She did not know no. Do you stay? Do you stay? Yeah. I'll take that as a no on the stay. She did not know heel. She definitely did not know off. Do you come? She did come when I called her, but I'm actually convinced that she does not know it. She is what we call a Velcro dog. She does not want to be away from me.
Though overly dependent dogs can pose challenges in training, Olive's dependency could be an asset.
The fact that she's a Velcro dog is not such a bad thing, because that gives me a really good idea who I think that she'd be good for.
The who in this case is Lisa Bax.
Danny, my husband, and I, and Diva, our 8-year-old chocolate lab, live here in Jefferson City, Missouri. I work at a law firm and I volunteer with CASA, which is a court-appointed special advocate program that works with children who are abused and neglected and going through the court system in hopes to be reunified with their parents. Even though Danny and I don't have children, it is my passion to be around children and be an advocate.
Having seen the stress of the court system on children firsthand, Lisa came up with an idea. Why not incorporate a dog into the process? One that can provide stability, companionship, and a familiar face for the children during the legal process.
In my everyday life, I know what it feels like to come home to a pet who has nothing but unconditional love. And what a great feeling it could be for these children to experience that unconditional love and friendship.
Having read about Brandon's experience training therapy dogs and emotional support animals, Lisa took a chance and reached out.
Lisa would love a therapy dog to help these kids open up. And honestly, I 100% agree that a dog could benefit this area.
But before Olive gets her day in court, she'll need to prove beyond a shadow of a doubt that she's ready for the challenge.
All right, come on. Let's get started. Today I'll be doing an interview with Lisa Bax to see if she's a good candidate for Olive. Hey, how are you?
Good, thanks. How are you, Brandon?
We've talked about this a little bit through email, but what will the dog's job be?
The job for the dog will be building trust with the child and helping me to gain the trust with this child and help when they are testifying to help with their struggles of anxiety and fear.
Why do you want to do this?
Having no children myself, I feel like this is my way I can give back to these kids.
What I just heard from Lisa Bax, it was powerful stuff. The words that she said that struck me was she wanted to give back. At this point, that's exactly what I'm gonna do. I did rescue a dog recently. She appears to be a poodle mix. On the surface, she's absolutely perfect. However, you can't ever judge a book by its cover when it comes to a therapy dog. What you're talking about requires a lot of testing, a lot. There's a lot of reasons over the years that I've trained dogs to help people. If I can make a child smile and help a child out just a little bit, I can sleep better at night.
Brandon fast-tracks Olive's tolerance testing to determine if Olive is truly a viable candidate for Lisa's program.
Since Olive will be in close contact with children, I'll need to see where her limits are to see if she has a breaking point. If I do this, and this, and this, and this, what happens? I call this test the push-pull because that's exactly what I do with her. And I'll be keeping a very close eye to see if she has the potential to bite any of these kids. And this. I start pushing here and pulling there, and I'm seeing no reaction out of her. So naturally, she gets rewarded. Now I step it up a little more. Okay, what if I do this, and 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 this? No reaction still. And this. No, nothing? Oh my gosh. I do this over and over. I'm watching very carefully to see if her lip starts curling, because that would be the first sign of aggression, but it never does. I've never seen a dog like this before because nothing phases her. Does anything frustrate you? Anything at all? It's almost like she's sleeping in your arm. All right. I'm convinced. I'm like I'd ever thought you'd bite somebody anyway.
Brandon reinforces Olive's common commands and introduces more advanced techniques.
Because Olive will have to be in a courthouse, she'll have to learn courthouse etiquette, and that basically means sit still for long periods of time. So even though she's already learned a stay command, today I'll be teaching her a much more advanced stay. The way I'll be doing this is with a double leash lock-off. Now I have full control of her, it's time to teach her a few things. The reality is, the courthouse she will be in has plenty of distractions, and she has to learn to work through them. So I go ahead and start throwing toys all over the barn, and naturally she wants to run and chase them, but she can't. Stay there. Stay. Perfect, good. I want her to understand the more calm she is, the more she gets rewarded.
Throughout the exercise, Brandon introduces more distractions, like food.
Relax. Good, there you go. Perfect.
From there, Brandon takes the final step, unclipping Olive entirely.
Now all bets are off. This is where I find out how well I did. Good. Stay there. Good, there you go. Perfect, perfect. She's staying, she's respecting the command. Good, nice, perfect. The most impressive thing here is not just the fact that Olive stayed. It's the fact that Olive is a Velcro dog and she stayed. Perfect, good girl.
As Olive gets into the groove, she tackles her final lessons, acclimating to her travel carrier and preparing for life on the Bax's boat, with lessons in water and boat safety. But before Olive leaves the ranch, she'll have to face one final daunting challenge, a play date.
Go on, Olive. Up until now, she's been a star student, but all of this means nothing if she doesn't do well with actual kids. The rule with dogs is very simple. If they have teeth, they have the potential to bite. Doesn't matter what size dog, doesn't matter what breed it is. If I feel that Olive has the potential to bite a kid, the deal's off. All this training, all this time, all this energy that I've put into Olive, it could all be in vain. What I saw was basically nothing short of amazing. Olive seems to like kids more than she likes adults. They fell on the ground, she jumped on their chests. They picked her up, they held her. This made me happy because I knew right there that Olive was not only ready to go off and do her job, but she loved it. She was perfect for it. And that's all I needed to see. When I got to Lisa's house, I heard her in the backyard with her husband, so I decided to sneak up on both of them with a little surprise.
You there?
So,
Hi, sweetheart. Hi,
I brought a little surprise for you.
Hi. Come here.
Brandon walks up, and in tow is Olive. And I did not have words to express how I felt, other than to be speechless.
Oh, baby. Welcome home.
For the first time to see Olive and hold her in my arms, I just felt a presence of love and excitement.
Oh, you're so sweet.
See how calm she is? She's like this all day. Her temperament, her personality, everything is perfect. She absolutely eats kids up. I mean, she loves attention from kids. And it's just her demeanor, everything about her is just perfect. I am gonna miss this one.
Thank you for sharing her with us.
What do you think?
I'm just excited, Brandon.
What about you? What do you think?
I think she's gonna fit in just fine.
Yeah.
I think this is what Lisa's asked for.
To see her face, to see how excited she was, and to see how full of life that Olive was, I think this is going to be a perfect fit.
We still have some work to do today, and with the help of your colleagues, I set up a mock test at the courthouse. I want to see her in action. I want to see her doing her job. Come on, let's do it.
With that, Olive enters the halls of justice for her ultimate test.
So I'm gonna sit back and watch you in action to see what a normal day in the courthouse would be like.
One child at a time, Olive sat on their laps, and she did what she does best. She gave these kids support. She gave them reassurance. She did her job. And at that point, there was only one thing left to do.
Well, how do you think she did?
She did great, Brandon.
After weeks of hard work, the verdict is in.
Our journey is complete. We've rescued a dog. She's given a second chance. These children are getting a second chance. And it is the most rewarding feeling to know that I have Olive by my side to take this job on. But Olive is the woman who's gonna get the job done for these children.
You know I'll miss you. She's all yours.
Thank you, Brandon.
Take care of her.
Good job, Miss Olive. Good job.
Is that you?
Rather than greet Brandon, stranger-wary Buddy opts for the safety of his own bed.
It's all right, you can come say hi. I'm not gonna bite. You gonna make me come in there? All right. I'll take that as a yes. Come on, come say hi. You ever been pet before?
It's okay. Hey, there you go. Oh my gosh, look at that. It just happened.
I'll tell you what. Let me slip this around your head, and you and I go for a little drive. There you go. Come on.
Though it takes a bit of coaxing,
Come on, get up there.
Buddy eventually begins to embrace his new journey. Back at the ranch, Buddy achieves his first lucky dog milestone, earning his red training collar.
Not so bad, right?
Come on, let's go meet the pack. Go on, make friends. Easy on this one, guys. He's shy. Welcome to the Lucky Dog Ranch, buddy.
At first, Buddy prefers to watch from the sidelines. But before long, he can't resist getting in the game. Meanwhile, just outside of Los Angeles, Austin and Rebecca are finding their own new groove.
We're newlyweds. We got married about 3 months ago, and we're really excited to be on this adventure of life together.
Now that they've settled into marital bliss, they're ready to bring a new bundle of joy into their home. A furry one.
For me, it's been 6 or 7 years since I've had a dog in the house, and this will be our first dog together. So Rebecca and I are looking for something that's small to medium, and we're hoping to find a rescue.
After discussing the possibilities, Austin and Rebecca settled on, you guessed it, a puppy.
A dog that we can take into our home and round out our family. Every dog deserves a good home, and that's something that we can provide.
Though Buddy needs a loving home, before he can go anywhere, he'll need to get a lucky dog education.
1, 2, 3, in you go.
And that starts with an assessment.
Today I'll be doing Buddy's assessment of his knowledge of the 7 common commands. Sit, stay, down, come, off, heel, and no.
Show me some good stuff.
The first thing I asked him to do was a sit, and surprisingly, he sits perfectly for me, off to a great start. And then things stopped right about there.
Do you stay? That's not a stay. And we heel. And we heel. Come on. Come on. You gonna come?
Oh, all right, you sit. It's safe to say he really has no training, but generally a 4-month-old puppy from the shelter comes with no training, so it's no surprise.
All right, we got a lot of work to do. Come on.
While Buddy continues to make the adjustment, Brandon reaches out to newlyweds Rebecca and Austin, who happen to be interested in adopting a young dog.
So why now? Why suddenly do you want a dog?
Well, we just got married. We're looking to start a family, and we think it'd be the first step. Definitely getting the routine down, taking on some responsibility that's, greater than just ourselves, and seeing how we can kind of work out the work-life family balance.
Paint me a picture of the perfect dog. What are you both looking for?
Well, a dog coming specifically from a shelter, in my mind, I was thinking a younger dog.
How young are we talking?
I think we're open to a puppy.
Yeah.
And then they tell me something that sent a big red flag right up the pole.
I'm a wardrobe stylist and designer.
And I'm a photographer.
They tell me that they want a puppy, but they follow that up by telling me that they're both very busy working professionals, and they do a lot of work out of their house. You both have a lot of expensive gear and clothing lying around the house. You want a puppy in the house. You want a dog that basically is still in the chewing phase. They can do potential damage to all this stuff that you guys thrive on in your professional career.
It does raise some red flags just because I have a lot of expensive material around. But I'm confident that with the proper training that our dog will be mindful of those things.
I do have a dog in mind for you. It's definitely possible that he could be a perfect fit for both of you, but I'm just getting to know him right now. So on that note, I'm gonna get back to the ranch and keep training him, and I'll be in touch.
Cool, thanks.
Whether or not this placement holds water remains to be seen. And unfortunately, it isn't long before Buddy springs his first leak.
I was in the house watching TV, and I decided to give Buddy some free time.
Oh, hold on.
I thought I heard my sprinklers turn on outside, but it wasn't my sprinklers.
Come here. It's okay. Come here. I know, you're a puppy. You didn't know. Come on.
So today will be the start of his housebreaking. The method that I love using to housebreak dogs is known as the house training triangle.
In this case, the triangle consists of a pen, the great outdoors, and free time in the house.
The first step in the process is get him used to the pen. To start off, he'll be spending about 90 minutes in the pen. Dogs by nature don't want to go to the bathroom where they eat or sleep, so naturally he's going to learn to hold it inside the pen.
Once the 90 minutes are up, Brandon walks Buddy outside to handle his business.
The second he goes to the bathroom, I quickly pull out a treat and reward him right after. Now he gets 45 minutes of observed free time. I want to keep an eye on him to make sure he's not getting into trouble in some other room.
Oh, Lulu, show him what free time's all about.
Following Lulu's lead, Buddy cuts loose. Then, 45 minutes later, it's back to the pen, where the process gets repeated.
My goal at the end of each day is to increase free time in the house and decrease time in the pen.
A week later, the pen time reaches 0.
At that point, I can simply remove the pen altogether. Now, he's fully house trained.
Good boy, there you go.
But it's not long before another puppy habit surfaces.
Buddy and I were hanging out inside the house, and I decided I wanted to do a little training session on him. So I walk outside to my tack room. that 3 minutes outside was apparently 3 minutes too long.
Hey, whoa.
This is my fault. I broke my own rule. Generally, you never want to leave a puppy alone for too long because every second they're left alone, they're looking to get into trouble. One of the main reasons they chew is their puppy teeth are actually getting replaced by the adult teeth. When this happens, it itches them, and the only way the dogs can truly get the itch out is to start chewing things.
Since Rebecca routinely uses expensive fabrics in her line of work, it's vital that Buddy learns what he can chew and what he cannot.
So instead of reprimanding Buddy, I'm simply going to take the object he chewed and tied it to his collar. In a dog's mind, they're thinking, this is great. 30 minutes later, the dog's like, okay, I'm over it. Okay, come here. Come here. You see that? You're supposed to lie on that, not chew it.
As the day wears on, Buddy wears, well, everything.
Now Buddy understands what he can't chew, but I can't just leave it at that. I have to show him there are things that he can chew.
That's a can chew.
So I grab a dog chew and I place it right in the middle of all the objects that he's not allowed to chew. Now he has a choice.
This time, Buddy makes the right decision.
This technique right here taught him a critical lesson that there are things you can chew and things you cannot chew.
15-week-old Buddy has come a long way in his training.
Sit. Good.
He's learning to curb his unacceptable puppy behaviors, but his life on the streets continues to contribute to his timidity. That means it's time for a lesson in confidence.
I need to teach him that the world is not there to hurt him. I simply attach a leash to Buddy's collar. From there, I cut the loop off, and this way the loop doesn't get attached or caught on anything. I call it the drag leash. From there, I start making noise. Every time Buddy tries to get away, I simply step on the leash, stopping him in his tracks.
Stand your ground, perfect.
Now he's starting to see that object is not going to hurt him. It's just the noise, and then I move on to the next object.
Good, perfect. Good, nice.
Finally, towards the end of the session, I could actually remove the leash altogether. He would stand his ground because now he's experienced.
Good boy. There you go.
From there, Buddy takes his newfound confidence into the real world, learning to face new environments and new people.
You want to say hi? Buddy, who's this? Good boy, Buddy. Buddy, come here. Come on.
As Buddy's confidence grows, so too does his knowledge of the common commands.
Good.
But even after mastering obedience and getting his final booster vaccine, Brandon still isn't convinced that Buddy is ready to leave the ranch.
Over the past couple weeks, Buddy proved that he's definitely a puppy. He chews things up and he's not housebroken. Slowly but surely, I've solved these puppy behaviors.
But before Brandon releases Buddy to a new home, he'll need to know if these habits are solved for good. And that requires one final test.
The fact that Rebecca is a costume designer, she potentially has very expensive clothes lying on the floor. Austin is a photographer with a bunch of expensive camera equipment lying around. But I also gave him the option of chew toys. So now he has to make a choice. Now it's all in his hands. And with the spy cams all set, I go ahead and walk outside. And now he's in the house all alone. I see him sniffing the clothes, and I'm thinking to myself, he's not ready. But he chooses not to chew them. He was much more interested in the dog chews. As time went on, I quickly realized that he was definitely over chewing the objects that he shouldn't be chewing.
Not only that, Buddy shows the ultimate restraint, waiting to handle his business until Brandon returns.
And at that point, I'd seen enough.
You done doing puppy things? Yeah? There you go. That's what I want to see. You look great in green. All right, come on.
You got a family waiting for you.
Hey.
Hey, someone wants to meet you. Someone wants to come home.
What? Hi.
Hey, buddy.
Hi.
So Brandon was coming over, but he had a surprise. He had Buddy.
Aw.
Up until that moment, I really didn't know if this was a good match. That question was answered very quickly. He walked right up to them, sat right between them, tail wagging. He was home.
I just can't wait to, give him hugs and kisses every day. Like, I feel like I have a little child now almost, but it's a dog. We'll wait on the children. He's so good.
My gosh,
you did
he's
an
really
awesome
cool.
job, Brandon.
It's so rare finding a puppy that's calm. And although he did come with his share of issues, he's pretty much over it by now.
Well, I think we'll make a great family.
Yeah, he's perfect. It's great that we could find the perfect match and also not only help him, but he's helping us jumpstart this new phase in both of our lives.
Take care of yourself, buddy. Take care of him.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
At the shelter, Luna is clearly excited to have a visitor.
Is that you? Is that you? Are you the one I heard about? Are you the one I heard about? Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
Are you sweet? I think you are. I think you are. You've already answered that question.
Brandon decides to meet with her on her own turf to get a better read.
Let me in. Let me in. Can I sit? Oh my gosh.
Hi. Hi. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you.
I'm convinced. Wanna go for a ride? Yeah. I'll take that as a yes.
Brandon is convinced enough to give Luna her red training collar.
I know. I love you too, but guess what? You're still gonna be in training. Those kisses don't work on me. Actually, they do. Come on, let's go meet the pack. Come on, lead the way. I know it's exciting. I'm excited too. Come on. Make friends. Make friends. There's plenty around here. Welcome to the Lucky Dog Ranch. Go on. Go play.
Luna proves adept at making friends, which is just the trait that one family is looking for. In Murrieta, California, Chris and Mary Kay find themselves with something of an empty nest. Their two sons are grown and living out of the house, while Chris is often on the road for work.
My travel schedules take me out of town for generally 3 or 4 days a week. So it's generally Mary Kay here on her own.
I like to bake, and I like to do embroidery, and I try to go on a walk every day. We lost our dog, Bailey, 2 years ago. I've just finally gotten to the point where I'm ready for another dog. It would be nice to have a companion, somebody to talk to, somebody to walk with, but somebody also to give my husband comfort knowing that I wasn't home alone.
Just having that additional element in the house for safety, but for companionship is really critical.
What's critical for Luna, meanwhile, is evaluating how she responds to the 7 common commands: sit, stay, down, come, off, heel, and no.
You sit? Good, nice.
So I ask her to sit, and she gives me a sit just for 1 second, and then she gets up and walks away. And then I bring her back to me and tell her to sit and go down.
Do you go down? Do you know a down? Do you have any idea what I'm saying? Do you come? Yeah, all right. Oh. No, you run away.
I noticed over and over her attention was not on me. It was pretty much everywhere else. I couldn't get focus out of this dog.
But then Brandon discovers just what Luna is focused on.
You just want to play. Here, I got a better idea. Come here.
A lot of dogs are actually more toy-driven than they are food-driven. And Luna is a prime example of this. She has major toy drive. Believe it or not, it makes the process so much easier to train a dog when they're more toy-driven than food-driven. Mainly because the more full their stomach gets, the less they want to work because the less hungry they are.
You come?
Toys, they never get tired of it. So the sky is the limit with this dog. Today I'll be doing a home visit of Mary Kay and Chris to see if they're a good match for Luna. They're a pretty active couple. They do a lot of stuff together, whether it's hiking, walking in parks, walking around the neighborhood.
Hi, Brandon.
How are you?
Good. Come on in.
So that makes them the ideal candidate for a shepherd because shepherds tend to be active dogs.
What exactly are you looking for in a dog?
I am alone most of the time.
Yeah.
And while I don't mind that, it would be nice to have somebody to talk to instead of just myself. I have a comfort level walking with a dog. It's also very difficult to walk without a dog because when I walk without Bailey, this happens. Sorry.
And then she told me about her old dog, Bailey, which happened to be another shepherd, but a much different kind, a Belgian shepherd, a Malinois.
Do you know about Mals? Do you know the history of them and what they're traditionally bred for?
A lot of people don't realize that Malinois can be a very difficult breed to handle, mainly because they are basically bred for work.
She was very powerful, very strong dog. I had trouble walking her, trying to teach her to heel. I tried using the technique where you turn each time, but I was doing it as she pulled, so she never learned to not pull me. And my sons had walked her before I had, and they're much taller than I am and take longer strides, so they walked faster. And she wanted to keep walking that fast, and it ended up that she injured my shoulder, and I was in physical therapy for a year and a half. I don't want to have to go through that again with a dog. It was excruciatingly painful.
Everything Mary Kay just told me sent one big red flag right up the flagpole. She basically wants a dog much like her old dog, and even though a German Shepherd is much different than a Belgian Shepherd, it does have the ability to do the same thing to her arm that her old dog did.
I'll just lay the facts down. Any dog potentially can pull. No matter what you get, it's all on you as far as your handling skills. I've seen the best trained dogs in the world go to people that do not know how to handle that dog, and suddenly it looks like the dog is out of control and it was never trained at all. You have to be a handler, not a trainer. I can train you the dog.
Okay.
You have to learn how to handle it. Having said that, I do have a very good dog that I recently rescued. She is a German Shepherd. She's about a year old, so she's an adolescent. I mean, she's a perfect time to start training right now. But as we all know, adolescents are like 13-year-old kids. 13-year-old kids like to get into trouble. That's my only concern, is giving a dog to you that's in that adolescent state of mind. Because the last thing I want to do is give you a dog that repeats the past.
There's two main things that I'm riding on right now. Number one, can I train Luna to the point where I feel it's safe to give her to Mary Kay? And number two, can I train Mary Kay well enough to understand how to handle a dog like Luna? If I can't accomplish those two things, I might have to find her a dog that's much better suited for her.
Luna's prospective new family is eager for a canine companion. But since Mary Kay's last shepherd injured her shoulder, it's essential that Luna be properly trained in the basics.
Come here, all the way. Good. With me. Perfect.
Progress is slow but steady, and it's enough for Luna to earn some playtime with a friend.
I took Luna down to the training yard for some free time.
No toys down here. I'll be right back.
And I ran back upstairs to grab a few toys. And in that 90 seconds that I was gone, suddenly the yard looked like Swiss cheese.
All right, who did it? Huh? Who's guilty?
And there actually is one way to find out. The entire ranch is hooked up with a security system. And there happens to be a camera facing right in the area where they dug. So it's time to review the footage.
And the culprit is?
Luna. She starts digging one hole, and then a second hole, and then finally a third hole until she sees me come around the corner and pretends like nothing ever happened. This is a common problem for dogs all over the world, especially young dogs. A lot of young dogs love digging. They just love making a mess. This could potentially be a problem for her new family because nobody wants a dog digging holes in their big, beautiful backyard. So it's time to train this issue out of her system once and for all.
And the way you do it is with a little bit of their own waste. Most dogs smell dog waste and don't want anything to do with it.
So I take a scoop and simply put it in the hole that she started digging. From there, I lightly cover it up. I do this to all three holes. And from there, I simply watch the magic happen. Lo and behold, she runs right back up to the hole that she was digging, but she took one sniff inside, dipped her paw barely in, and realized, I'm not touching that. All this does for a dog is make the game not so fun anymore. When they go to dig a hole again, they remember there was something inside of that hole they did not want to touch. Problem solved.
Luna, what's this? This is better than a hole, trust me. Go get it. There you go.
Being an adolescent, Luna is a fast learner, but she's got a nose for trouble. And today, she appears to have her sights set on the kitchen.
I run in the kitchen, and lo and behold, I see someone's a counter surfer. There's the pot on the tile floor with Luna licking the edge of it. She is a counter surfer. And although everything is safe in my kitchen, I can't be too sure that everything will be safe in the new family's home that she's going to.
And because Mary Kay is an avid baker, it's imperative that Luna learn proper kitchen manners.
The way I'll be training this is with two of my favorite tools, the spy cams and the notorious penny bottle. When I set the spy cams up, it'll convince Luna that she's all alone in the room. Little does she know that I'm viewing the monitor one room over. I also have the penny bottle in my hand. Lo and behold, what does she do? She gets her paws on the countertop looking for more fun stuff to get into. The moment I see this, I break into the room with the penny bottle, give it a nice firm shake. Off, I see you. She instantly pulls her paws off the counter. So time and again, I time it perfectly where I break in the room and shake it, startling her off the countertops, until eventually she's doing very well. But I know that she knows that I'm just in the next room over, so I'm gonna take this to the next level. So I jump in my truck and I drive all the way down the street and I'm watching. But what does she do? She jumps back on the countertop. It's time to use a little bit of technology to put the odds back in my favor. So I pull out a device that actually has a motion and a vibration sensor on it. And when it's triggered, it sets off an alarm. I place both devices in key areas on the countertops, and I get back in my truck, drive down the street, and once again start viewing the monitor. What does she do? She puts her feet on the countertops, but this alarm startles her and she jumps back down. What this does is it makes the game not so fun for her anymore, effectively and potentially one day saving her life.
Being an adolescent, Luna is a fast learner, but she's got a nose for trouble. Yesterday, she was digging holes. And today, she appears to have her sights set on the kitchen.
I run in the kitchen, and lo and behold, I see someone's a counter surfer. There's the pot on the tile floor with Luna licking the edge of it. She is a counter surfer. Although everything is safe in my kitchen, I can't be too sure that everything will be safe in the new family's home that she's going to.
And because Mary Kay is an avid baker, it's imperative that Luna learn proper kitchen manners.
The way I'll be training this is with two of my favorite tools, the spy cams and the notorious penny bottle. When I set the spy cams up, it'll convince Luna that she's all alone in the room. Little does she know that I'm viewing the monitor one room over. I also have the penny bottle in my hand. Lo and behold, what does she do? She gets her paws on the countertop looking for more fun stuff to get into. The moment I see this, I break into the room with the penny bottle, give it a nice firm shake. Off, I see you. She instantly pulls her paws off the counter. So time and again, I time it perfectly where I break in the room and shake it, startling her off the countertops, until eventually she's doing very well. But I know that she knows that I'm just in the next room over, so I'm gonna take this to the next level. So I jump in my truck and I drive all the way down the street and I'm watching. But what does she do? She jumps back on the countertop. It's time to use a little bit of technology to put the odds back in my favor. So I pull out a device that actually has a motion and a vibration sensor on it. And when it's triggered, it sets off an alarm. I place both devices in key areas on the countertops, and I get back in my truck, drive down the street, and once again start viewing the monitor. What does she do? She puts her feet on the countertops, but this alarm startles her and she jumps back down. What this does is it makes the game not so fun for her anymore, effectively and potentially one day saving her life.
1-year-old German Shepherd Luna is a bundle of energy. But through her training, she has mastered the 7 common commands and is hitting her stride with Brandon. He eventually takes her out on the town to make sure that Luna won't pull in public settings.
How you doing? How are you? Come on, come on.
Finally, after taking Luna on walks in the park and on hiking trails, Brandon feels that Luna's one-on-one training is complete. Now it's time to see if that behavior can carry over to her prospective new family.
Today's a big day for not only Mary Kay and Chris, but also for Luna, because it's the day they get to form a new family.
Hey, how are you?
Oh my gosh. Hello.
Somebody wants to join the family.
I could see it in Mary Kay's eyes right away that this was what she was missing in her life.
Oh, thank you for the kisses.
Such a sweetheart. Oh, you're beautiful.
Hey, Luna. Hi.
It was very exciting because I wasn't expecting her.
She's so beautiful.
She is great. She is great.
Such a wonderful disposition.
But I had to remind Mary Kay that the deal is not totally sealed yet.
I see she still has her red collar on.
What color should it be?
Green.
There's only one way to get it there.
Because of her history with her old dog, she has to prove to me that she has what it takes to handle a shepherd. Training a dog is only half the battle. Training the human is the other half.
The first thing I want to show you is just basic leash techniques. Whenever I'm walking her, I don't have the leash like this. I don't have the leash like this. I have it like this. Now I can slip the collar higher on the neck, under the jaw, and behind the ears. That's the smallest part of the dog's neck. And lo and behold, it also holds the dog's head higher. The higher that head is, the more control you're gonna have.
I wanted to make sure that Mary Kay understood the heel command because her old dog injured her arm because it did not have a good heel command.
When I walk her, I'm just say the word heel, and you notice little corrections.
Safety comes first before anything. And if I do not feel the new handler has the skills to safely handle their new dog, I can't in good faith release the dog.
All right, so try that.
If I don't like what I see here, the deal might have to be off.
Luna, heel. Let's go this way. Come on, good girl.
Now stop and pull back. There you go, very light. Now take a few steps.
Luna,
she's still
heel.
looking for me, it's fine.
After weeks of training with Brandon, it takes some time for Luna to turn her attention toward Mary Kay.
There you go. Now show her the treat.
Good girl.
And then say heel and turn
Heel.
clockwise.
But after a long and thorough training session,
there you go, just like that.
Luna is now following Mary Kay's every command, proving that the student has now become the teacher.
Perfect, and
Good
give her a
girl.
treat. Nice.
Oh, what a good girl.
Nice, nice, nice.
And at that point, I'd seen enough.
Open that up. Put it on her.
Luna has earned her green graduation collar. And that's not only a victory for her, but for her new family as well.
I don't know how to explain how huge a gift this is.
It just makes you warm inside seeing how happy Mary Kay is having a dog that we both love and one that she's comfortable with.
She's a very special dog and is going to be a huge part of our family. I just don't know how to say thank you enough.
All right, Luna, take care of yourself.
For the past couple months, I've been looking for a specific breed or breed type mix for a family, and it's safe to say I've been striking out.
From the looks of her, this energetic Australian cattle dog mix named Sheila might just be the ticket.
You were available over a month ago. What's going on?
Come on, you seem sweet. You're pretty, you're young. Something you're not telling me? Come on. Oh my gosh, oh my God.
When I went inside the kennel to say hi to her, I went ahead and put the leash on her and opened the kennel door. Second I opened the kennel door, she darted out of it at 100 miles an hour. When a dog is this out of control on the leash, you always run the risk of doing some damage to the trachea. This is exactly one of the reasons why we train dogs to heel. But until she's trained, she's not going to know any better. I wrap the leash around the body and pull it through itself. Now the leash becomes a makeshift harness. So when she pulls, it distributes equal body pressure. When we get back to the ranch, this is definitely one thing we'll have to work on.
And that work will include finding out if Sheila could be a match for Pete and Deb, a retired couple living in Napomo, California.
The neighborhood we live in has a lot of people who are retired but very active. We have walking trails and bike lanes and horse trails.
A lot of tennis, golf, and many, many dogs. And so it's really a part-time dog community almost.
But for Pete and Deb, this dog community no longer includes one of their own.
Princess was 14, seemed to be really healthy, and then last year she suddenly got very ill.
It's been almost a year, and we really miss having a dog around the house. With the kids gone, they really become your family.
And we're ready to have a dog in our family again.
Not so ready is Sheila, who's arriving at Lucky Dog Ranch for the first time.
Lower it down there, Speedy. You got some power, I can tell.
Brandon gives the Heeler her red training collar and brings in the pack to meet her.
Welcome to the Lucky Dog Ranch. We'll make friends.
Sheila gets some time to get acquainted with the other dogs. But soon enough, it's on to business.
Today I'll be doing my assessment of Sheila and her knowledge of the 7 common commands, which are sit, stay, down, come, off, heel, and no. The second I walked her into the yard, she starts jumping on me. And then she jumped again. And then again. And then a couple more times for good measure. So yeah, she's a jumper. But I asked her to sit, and she sits perfectly.
That would be a sit. I'll take that.
And then I asked her to lie down, and what does she do? She lies down.
Loving this.
But that's about as far as her skill set went. Stay, she had not a clue what I was talking about.
Understand a word I'm saying?
The no was a foreign language. Walking her on a leash is like holding a kite on a windy day.
Okay, you still jump. Got it.
So now I got a game plan of what she knows and what she doesn't know. It's time to teach her something. First thing I'll start with is the no command. Even though Sheila's young, I can tell that she's learned through trial and error that she can use her power in her body to get what she wants. So the way I'll be teaching this is with a double leash lock-off. I hook her up on a harness and strap a leash to the harness to an anchor on the wall. This is known as the anchor leash. And I put a second leash on her martingale collar. Now I have control of her. Now I place a treat about 4 inches in front of her snout. Naturally, she tries to go for it. I simply say the word no. She can't get to it because the anchor leash is stopping her. All I'm doing here is waiting her out. Timing is key.
There you go. Just relax. Control.
About 30 seconds later, she begins to calm down until finally she brings it to a complete halt. The second she does, I pick up the treat and say, okay.
Okay, good. Same thing. No.
She starts calming down faster and faster every time.
Okay.
Until eventually I can unhook the anchor leash, and now I can simply place a treat right in front of her, say the word no, and she'll look at me and say, I know the game. She now has a no command.
Good, good.
The young Australian cattle dog mix Sheila has a sweet heart, but packs a lot of power.
Heelers are herding dogs. They like to move fast. But in a city environment, they have to learn to walk amongst the humans. So today, I'll be teaching this Heeler to heel. The way I'll be teaching her to heel is with one of my favorite tools, the lure stick.
What is that? What is that? Look at that. You ready?
I take a treat and put it on the end of the lure stick.
Look at that. Oh my gosh.
So I hold it in front of her snout, and naturally she wants to go for it, but I pull it away quickly. She learns that every time she goes for it, I'm much quicker than her, so she decides to sit there obediently. And when she does, she gets a treat.
Good. Slowly.
So we start moving.
Heel. There you go.
When I see her walking contently, I reward her. We repeat this process over and over. As I'm walking around the barn, I'm noticing she's walking my speed. She's not pulling on the leash at all. So I get rid of the lure stick and simply say the word heel, and lo and behold, she's walking perfectly with me. I gotta say, this dog is very smart.
Perfect, 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 good, good, good.
Sheila's intelligence gives Brandon confidence going into his virtual meeting with her potential new family.
There you go, good, good.
Today I'll be doing a video conference with Pete and Deborah to see if they're a good match for Sheila.
Hello.
Hello. It's good to finally put faces to the names. So what do you do as a couple? Tell me about your lives.
They tell me that they're both retired, but they're very active. They like to take long walks. There's a lot of parks around the area. They go to the beach. They say they've had dogs their entire lives.
Oh, Princess, our border collie, husky mix, died right after Christmas.
You feel a little bit of a void?
A lot of void. I'm always looking for her because she was always around, close to me. So she was a real companion as opposed to just a pet.
When you both initially reached out to me, you said specifically you'd like a herding breed, possibly a Heeler. Why would you want that type of breed?
Well, we're very familiar with the breed, and we enjoy being with them. They're active dogs. We're both active. I volunteer at a local school. I play my accordion, kind of like a music therapy. Princess would come along and be a part of that program. We also did it in nursing homes and in hospitals. So for me, it would be fun to have another companion when I go out and do my volunteer work.
What other sort of activities would you want to involve the dog in?
Most of our neighbors have dogs, and we get together in the evenings, and then the dogs all play together. So even though we don't have a dedicated dog park per se, we kind of have these little get-togethers so that the dogs have an opportunity to visit, and so do we.
So the dog would definitely be a social bridge.
Absolutely.
Everything you're telling me sounds great. You're obviously very experienced with dogs, and I have rescued a dog recently that fits the profile of exactly what you're looking for. She's not very well trained right now. I'm just getting to know her. So until I get her fully trained, I can't really say if she's the right match for both of you. The next step in the process is I'm going to send someone up to your property and have them take a look around to see if it's adequate for a dog.
Great.
Okay, very good.
We really appreciate Brandon getting to know us a little bit. It raises our hope level up pretty high.
We're really looking forward to having a dog in our future.
All right, we'll talk soon.
Thank you.
Over the last 2 weeks, Sheila has mastered the 7 common commands. But for her to fit in with Pete and Deborah, she'll also need to fit in with their active lifestyle.
Pete's retired, so he does a lot of volunteering, specifically at the senior center. He loves going there and playing the accordion for them, and he used to do this with his old dog, Princess. So today I'll be taking Sheila to a senior center to test her around that environment. When you're testing a dog around people, specifically elderly people, you're on the lookout for a few key things. Number 1, the dog has to be calm.
That would be Sheila.
Number 2, is the dog comfortable in the environment?
Good girl, Sheila.
And last, but definitely not least, aggression has no place in an environment like this.
Good girl, Sheila.
But Sheila is showing me nothing but a positive attitude. Sheila obviously feels very comfortable around people, so it's no surprise that she's perfect for this environment.
To complete her preparation for accompanying Pete on his volunteer outings, Sheila has to face the music, literally. Her initial response is not positive.
Take that as you don't like it.
But Brandon puts in the practice to acclimate the young Heeler mix to the presence and sounds of the accordion.
Good. I know my playing's amazing, right? Good girl.
Eventually, she's ready to join the band.
There we go.
All right. Besides my awesome accordion playing skills, I do have another gift for you.
Brandon rewards Sheila with her green graduation collar.
Hold on, you're gonna have to help me a little bit. Okay, how about this way? There we go.
There we go.
To complete her journey, all she has to do now is stay put.
Deb and Pete were on their way down to LA, and that's when I decided to call them and told them to stop by the ranch.
Hey, how's it going?
Come on in.
Good to see you.
We got here and we were a little bit confused as to what was going on.
I led them on to think that they were just coming over here to talk about Sheila for a few minutes, but I had a different plan in mind. They thought I walked out of the room to get them a couple drinks, but I had something a little better to give them.
Sorry I don't have anything to drink for you guys, but I've got something better.
All of a sudden, Brandon came in with this beautiful Australian cattle dog.
Right away, he said, wow, who's that dog for? And he says, well, let's see how it works with you. So that was just great.
There you go, good girl.
Oh, yeah.
When I saw Sheila on the couch, I realized this one was a no-brainer. Sheila, she was home. She was with her new family.
Big part of the deal.
Well, what do you both think?
I think she's a keeper.
Wonderful. Yeah,
She's a keeper?
Beautiful.
Definitely.
Good, because you can keep her.
She looks
Great.
She's all yours.
She's definitely a dog who likes to smile and very responsive, not shy at all, just seemed to warm right up to us. There you go. Good girl.
I'm looking forward to getting up early in the morning and going out for a run or walk in the neighborhood.
Oh.
I'll have a buddy that I can take with me, and I'm sure she'll always be ready to go for a run or to play.
Be good, Sheila. Enjoy.
Bye.
Okay.
Again.
Thanks, Brandon.
You've been on the streets for a while, haven't you? You ever had a bath? What do you say I get you out of here, get you cleaned up, maybe even train you?
Before heading back to the ranch, Brandon surprises Pax with a special treat.
Hey, you.
A spa day with Janelle. After 2 hours of suds and snips, Pax is ready to show off her picture-perfect new look.
How'd she turn out?
I know, like a little diva.
Hi.
All right, yeah. You can tell that she's gonna be spoiled.
Right?
Thanks, Janelle.
But Pax's transformation isn't complete without one final fashion accessory, a training collar.
Yeah, trust me. Red is definitely your color.
Back at the ranch, Lucky Dog's newest debutante enjoys her own coming out party.
All right, say hi to her. Make her feel welcome. Go on. Go play. Welcome to the Lucky Dog Ranch.
Free-spirited Pax takes no time adjusting to ranch life and making new friends. But not all transitions go smoothly. Such is the case for recent Southern California transplants Libby, Jake, and their dog, Penny Lane.
Penny Lane is 6 years old. She's a very friendly dog. She does, however, have some separation anxiety issues.
It's, really been since we moved to LA. That's where we really noticed the difference. When we leave, there's always whimpering, yelping. When we come back, the welcome mat, it's all trampled, like she's been scratching at it.
The mom of her litter abandoned them. I got her when she was only a few weeks old, and I think because of that, we had this special bond, and it created the separation anxiety.
There's even some activities that we can't do because we'd have to leave Penny behind for too long, even if it's a few hours at a time.
Libby and Jake hope the addition of a new playmate will alleviate Penny's stress and allow them more freedom in their own lives.
We're looking for a dog that's around the same size as Penny, maybe around 15 pounds, and we want one that's playful, that can kind of coax that playfulness out of her.
In the process, Jake's hoping to cultivate his own bond.
No way I can feel like a third wheel if we get a fourth one attached.
Back at the ranch, the wheels are already in motion.
Today I'll be doing Pax's assessment of her knowledge of the 7 common commands, which are sit, stay, down, come, off, heel, and no.
All right, let's see what you know, what you don't know, and what you're willing to learn. Here, you like food?
Food is hard to come by on the streets, so it's no surprise when a free meal elicits Pax's razor-sharp focus.
I hop her up on the training platform, and the first thing I asked her to do was sit.
Give me a sit. I didn't say dance, I said sit.
She actually stood up on her hind legs, so she doesn't sit, and she's a jumper.
Do you know a no?
From there, Brandon tests the rest of her commands.
Do you stay? Do you stay? Yep. Come. Are you staying now?
It's safe to say that she has pretty much little to no training, and she's got this bad jumping habit that needs to be solved right now. So, first thing I'll be teaching her is the off command. I take the leash and I run it through the eyeball. Now I have a makeshift pulley system. So I hold a treat right above her head, but when she goes to jump, I simply say the word off, pull her back down to all fours. When she stays down for a few seconds, I reward her.
Good, good, good. Don't be jumping, it's a bad habit.
As time goes on, she's jumping less and less. From there, I decided to go for the down command. Naturally, she follows the treat, and when she follows the treat all the way down to the floor, I reward her.
That's a down.
But her eagerness for food exposes an unwanted new habit.
She starts creeping forward. This is very common with a lot of dogs. They were never taught control when they were a puppy. So from there, I swap sides of the training platform.
This allows Brandon to use the eye bolt as a pulley system. When Pax tries to creep forward, Brandon simply pulls on the leash.
Now when she goes down, she actually can't crawl forward. Oh, look at you, it's sinking in.
It's only been a few days since Pax's rescue, but this 1.5-year-old has already made a stunning transformation. From bedraggled street dog to blossoming socialite. And it's this social ease that could make her the perfect companion for Penny Lane, a 6-year-old terrier mix with a bad case of separation anxiety. To confirm his hunch, Brandon heads to Redondo Beach to get to know Libby and Jake.
So is this your first dog, or you've had dogs in the past?
I've had a black lab, a German short hair.
We start talking, and I find out they're both pretty experienced with dogs. They also told me they like to travel quite a bit.
But we always bring Penny with us.
And I'm assuming you want a new dog to travel with you, too.
Absolutely.
That would be great, yes.
So obviously the dog will have to be small enough and trained to travel.
So tell me about Penny here. What's going on with her?
She kind of has that separation anxiety going on.
How bad?
So it can get kind of bad. She doesn't like to be left alone.
And you think a dog could help her in this area?
Absolutely.
I would hope so, yeah.
Separation anxiety is a common issue for a lot of dogs, and one of the best ways to solve it is to add another dog in the mix. But it's not a perfect system. The personalities, they have to be just right for each other. I do have a dog in mind for you, but this is all dependent on a few things. First of all, I gotta finish training her. Number two, I'd like to get Penny out to the ranch because I want to see if they'll get along. Sometimes it's not a good match.
When Brandon told us that he had a potential match, I was so happy. Penny is like my child, so whenever I leave the house and I can hear her crying and whining, it makes me feel so bad, and it almost gives me anxiety. And I think that anything that's gonna help Penny and pull her out of that anxiety is really a peace of mind.
After living life on the streets for most of her life, Pax is slowly learning how to become a lady. Today, she'll tackle her next lesson in etiquette, the stay.
Oh, look at you. You already know what we're doing.
There's a lot of different ways to teach a stay, and the way I think that's gonna work for Pax is putting her on the training platform and locking her off with an anchor leash.
The whole point of this is to stay.
So I simply back off, I say the word stay.
Because you're a jumpy little thing. Stay.
As long as she stays on the pedestal, she gets rewarded with a treat.
Perfect, perfect, good, good, good.
But staying put isn't one of Pax's strong suits.
The moment she jumps off, she realizes that was a mistake because suddenly the freebie treats stop.
Get up there. That's where the treats are.
The moment she jumps back on the pedestal, I reward her with a treat. This reminds her this is the target area. This is where you get rewarded.
Jumping down is not going to get you anything.
From that point, I start adding distractions. So I start taking treats and throwing them on the ground right next to her.
Stay there. Remember what that got you last time.
And the allure of treats proves too tempting for this chowhound.
There you go. Good, good, good. There you go. Back on target. Stay there. Good. Stay.
Now she's staying because she's figured out the game and she's getting good at it.
Perfect, perfect, good, nice.
To test what Pax has learned, Brandon lowers her platform to the ground.
Stay. Stay there. Good. Stay.
With enough conditioning, I was able to pop the anchor leash off, tell her to stay, and back off 20 feet. She now has a stay.
Good. Nice. All right, all right. Enough torture. Come on. All right, fine. Stay there.
Though Pax has demonstrated her staying power, it's her overall poise that could make or break her placement.
After meeting Libby and Jake, I learned that their dog actually has pretty bad separation anxiety. If you have one dog with anxiety and you have another calm dog in the house, the calm dog potentially will lower the anxiety of the anxiety-ridden dog.
But two anxiety-prone dogs could spell trouble.
The reality is, if Pax has separation anxiety, it's a wrap. But if she doesn't, this could be a perfect match.
To determine this, Brandon turns to Spy Cam.
First thing I see is Pax lying on one bed, chewing a bully stick.
But it isn't long before Pax's curiosity gets the best of her. But within seconds, she loses interest in the door and returns to her bed.
A few minutes later, she gets up and she gets on the couch. 20 minutes later, she hops up on a different chair. All she was doing was taking little cat naps around the house. I didn't realize dogs could actually take cat naps, but apparently they can. 30-minute mark, she's still content. 45 minutes later, an hour. I couldn't be more convinced. She does not have separation anxiety.
But because her potential new family flies back to Wisconsin regularly, she'll also need an education in the friendly skies.
So today, I'll be conditioning her to the travel carrier. The secret to this is making the carrier as unintimidating as possible. And the way I do this is I open up both ends. Most people make the mistake of simply putting their dog in the travel carrier and zipping it up. From there, I take a treat and put it right inside. Get it.
Yeah, nothing scary in there, right? Now watch this. Watch. Look it. See it? Get it. All the way through.
She's feeling comfortable, so it's time to take it to the next level.
Same thing.
At that point, I threw a treat all the way to the back.
Good. Perfect.
As she made a U-turn, I simply put my hand to stop her from coming out. I reward her over and over. This is the key element. I want her to feel comfortable inside this environment.
There, get used to it. It's easy. Now watch this. We go like this. And then we go like that. Look at that. Oh my gosh, you survived.
Every time I do this, I build a few more seconds of keeping it zipped up.
Nice. Nice.
Now I see she's content inside here with it zipped up, so I simply stand up, back off, and walk away. As I walk away, she simply watches me. This is totally normal. She's keeping a close eye on me, but she's not panicking. From there, it's time to take it to the next and final level of the process. Now I'm gonna pick her up.
And take off and landing. Same thing. There you go. Good.
As Brandon circles the runway, Pax stays calm and enjoys the ride.
Runway and whee! Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, you survived. You survived. How was that? We know you have many choices of airlines. We'd like to thank you for choosing Lucky Dog Airways. All right, come on.
But someone else is about to land at the ranch. Jake and Libby want a dog to help their current pup cope with her separation anxiety. So the next day, Brandon borrows Penny Lane for a compatibility test.
Even though Pax is a friendly dog, and from what I hear, Penny Lane's very friendly too, you never know. Sometimes personality conflicts is what causes a fight. So today I'll be introducing Pax and Penny Lane to each other to see if they get along. In general, if a fight's gonna happen, it's gonna happen in the first 30 seconds.
But after a thorough sniff, they quickly earn each other's approval.
All day long, they started to form a new bond, a new friendship, a new sisterhood. The one thing I noticed throughout the day, with Pax right there next to her, I saw zero anxiety whatsoever. But the only way to truly know for sure is to get them in Penny Lane's house alone and see how Penny Lane does on her own turf.
For the last couple of weeks, Pax has been shedding her street habits in favor of good old-fashioned manners. Now, having received a paws up from her new sister, she can put her etiquette to good use in a forever home.
Jake and Libby were just under the impression that I was returning Penny to their house. They had no idea that there was another guest about to arrive.
Penny!
You miss her?
Hi! I did! Yeah, how are you?
Can you say hi to this one too?
Oh my gosh! Hey!
First time I saw Pax, I was so excited. She's so adorable and everything that I had imagined that she would be.
Look at you! Oh my God.
I can tell that it was a great match right away when he brought them both in because they both came in with that same excitement of like they were home.
So when you took Penny, how did they interact?
They were fine.
Yeah?
I never had a shadow of a doubt in my mind these two were gonna get along. But I know how important Penny is to both of you, and I know you wanted to get her a companion to help ease her anxiety when you leave. So I'd like to set up some cameras in here, and we can go to a park around the corner and view live from a monitor. And I want to see if Pax really does calm Penny down when we leave.
Okay.
So I went ahead and set up the spy cams in their house, and we all took a walk down to the park. I was probably the most nervous. My job was to not only make sure I trained Pax correctly, but did I choose the right dog for Penny?
Is that a typical area she lies in?
Yes.
Yeah. But that's good, they both look really calm.
Looks good.
This is incredible.
The most that Penny did was pretty much lift her head up and switch positions on the couch and lie back down. No anxiety, no anxious behavior, no nervousness, nothing at all. All I see are two new siblings forming a bond, and that's when I realized that a new family has been formed.
What are you guys doing?
Don't worry, we saw everything. We know all. What do you think, Penny? Can you handle it? Yeah?
I think that's a yes.
Pax, guess what time it is, sweetheart?
When Brandon brought out the green collar, it made me very emotional and very happy to know that she is now officially a part of our family.
You take care, too. Show her the ropes. And vice versa. So long, Pax. Be good.
Emotional support isn't just for humans. It's also for dogs, because after all, dogs have all the same emotions as humans and often need the same support. Pax is now the latest dog to pay it forward in this area.
And in turn, she discovers the best gift of all, a home of her own.
From hopeless to a home. That's my mission. One dog at a time.